Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another night of some Dakota Collegiate Rocket League action. And I say action, but it's going to be a little bit of a different stream tonight, doing a little bit of a podcast style. Going to be bringing in some of our friends who are playing DCRL. Going to be going over some playoff predictions, some early MVP races, Q&A for lands, and all sorts of fun stuff. No surprise, I'm going to be Ktool. I'll be your host. And hosting with me is going to be the one and only Stewy joining me here.
It's an honor to be sitting next to a man that has had a win this season in his first season of DCRL. Congratulations to Ktool. He didn't go 0-7, but he is playing me first round of playoffs, so maybe you caused an upset. There's a chance.
There is always a chance, but we'll have to see what happens. Like I said, we're going to be doing lots of playoff predictions tonight. It's exciting, Stewy. This is not the first time we've done podcast styles with you. For anyone in chat, you guys kind of prepare yourself. We're going to bring in some friends. We're just going to enjoy kind of bantering and giving each other some crap because it's all about the fun on this one. But Stewy, we're not alone here tonight. I don't know if you knew that.
No, we've got some friends joining us from
all
across the world.
Yes, I'll swap over real quickly, and I do have some friends of us joining here on stream. Starting from the top left, Skol, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am the captain of one of the teams of Div C, and I'm ready to make a run.
All right. And why are you guys winning it? Why are you guys taking the whole thing?
Best thing I can say is we bullied our teammate enough to get off a keyboard and mouse and pick up a controller. So he's actually playing a lot better than he was before, and that's the energy that we needed.
Who was it? I'm curious.
It was Goomba.
I love that.
We bullied him enough that he finally went out, bought a controller, and started relearning it.
I love that. All right, moving on to Mr. Whirl.
Hi, a lot of you guys probably see me around. What do I need to say? What team I'm on and why we're winning?
Yeah.
So I'm on the dump trucks with my boy Zarch, the race man, and fan is legendary.
This is a Div B team.
We're a Div B team, by the way. Yes, sorry. We are currently 0-7 in the regular season.
A team worse than me. Let's go.
They're going strong.
But as we saw last semester, there was a legendary 11th seed run in the playoffs. So regular season only decides seeding, luckily for us. So we still have a chance to make some moves in the playoffs. We definitely have the hardest bracket out of everybody, as we'll probably see later on. But definitely we're going to try and get our first win during the playoffs in the next week here. So it'll be a lot of fun.
All that matters. Mr. Shark.
What's up? I'm Shark. I'm on Shark Plugs, and I don't know. I guess we could win if we beat them. If we beat every team that we play, we will win. That's fine.
Yeah.
Can't argue that. Honestly, it's flawless.
Yeah, you can.
I am AquaToad, captain of the #1 seed in Div C, Red Pandas, and I'm just ready to continue the dominance.
All right. It's easiest for you to say. You're sitting #1 seed. I was gonna say we do have another #1 seed, Stewy. I guess you should probably say, who you're on, and try not to rub it in too much, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Steve's Gators, Div A, Stewy. Hi. I play this man sitting next to me in round 1. He's gonna get rolled, but yeah, 7-0, and I'm just happy to be here. We're gonna go all the way because, I've got a man named Painted Harp on my team.
Yeah, I can't really argue that. Well, for myself, I'm captain of a team that still exists. We're not knocked out yet because you can't get knocked out in league play, but we sure as hell tried. Ego Respecters. We did get 1 win on the season, and that's all that matters. Considering that I created this whole thing, I did also create the scripts, so that's all I need to say, Stewy, of why you should be scared, because I do have control of that.
Yeah, I'm totally afraid. 1-6 to 7-0. 1 plus 6 is 7. So technically, if you reversed it, you could be 6-1. But you just lost 6 games on your season and decided to not put the ball in there.
Nah,
It's so
nah.
obvious.
I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna get my win. I'm just gonna add another trophy to my collection, and then just go from there.
Yeah. Wait. Second place didn't qualify for top like 8, and then DCRL will be double knocked out in the first round.
Yep.
So there's your trophy case right there. Second place, choked at second reset, bracket reset, didn't even make top 8. Not even gonna make you're gonna be dead last. So
Yeah,
Dang,
Don't rub it in
toxic.
too
that's fine.
much.
Okay. So I am curious, kind of swapping. For kind of the guys who are new, especially Skol and Aqua, kind of overall thoughts on actually playing in this tournament. Whirl, Shark, Stewy, and I, we've been around a little while. We've done quite a few of these tournaments. But I'm curious for your guys' perspective. Kind of what were you expecting going into this? Has it met your expectations? Has it been a bomb? Like, kind of walk me through your experience so far in DCRL. We'll start with Skol.
It was honestly a lot better and a lot more professional than I thought it was gonna be. Playing on stream is a lot of fun. Making fun of Ktool is also just a huge part of it. But I mean, it definitely exceeded my expectations. Games are a lot of fun. Really hoping I can make it to LAN and experience that because I feel like that's gonna be a blast.
man of taste. Likes making fun of Ktool. Not a boy.
I mean, if you don't make it, at least you get to help out, right?
No, Ktool said I don't get. He's throwing out my volunteer agreement. So
Exactly. Yeah, no, you're not needed. I'll go find someone else. It's fine. We'll see if I can snag you in the
Lol.
streets. But Aqua, I'm curious how your experience has been so far. Probably pretty good because again you're sitting at number 1. But let us know.
Honestly, coming into it, I was just expecting craziness, chaos, because it's Div C. I mean, there's so much chaos that has happened. You don't know what to expect week by week, so it's just been a blast through it all.
Always good. Always good. I will say I'm definitely happy so far with how it's gone. I mean, to be honest, I was pretty confident with how league play was going to go, considering it's another online tournament, and now we've done 7 semesters of online tournaments here for NDSU. Obviously, we just added some extra schools, but I had faith it would go well. I think it went really well. So now it comes into the uncharted territories for LAN, which I'm not gonna lie, I am terrified of, but I got a lot of people behind me, so it'll go well. But curious, Stewy, you've played in a lot of tournaments in a lot of different leagues. How would you compare DCRL to kind of all the other stuff you guys compete in?
I would say that it's very, very professional. You guys don't make a lot of mistakes when it comes to putting in stats. I mean, AquaToad, well done, man. Well done, really. My congratulations goes out to him because I am not a stats guy. I love looking at them, but I would hate doing them. But yeah, it's just compared to everything else that I compete in, and I compete in way too much. And it's very professional, and like Skol said, it's so much fun to play on stream, to be honest.
And confirm it's a lot of fun. I mean, I think a lot of people get as much joy out of like doing the playing on stream as like I do casting, or as a lot of people do doing the back end stuff. I can't tell you how many hours I spent with CRJ Pumpkin doing all this stream overlay that it's all him working to make our DCRL logo. I think we had like 37 different iterations working with him to work on the trophy stuff, the medals, the flyers. Like, there's been a lot of people on the back end that we don't shout out enough to make this actually happen. But I am curious, kind of Whirl and Shark, do you guys got any thoughts on how DCRL is different? Obviously, you guys played in last season, but are there any like significant changes that have improved it or made it worse from like last time you guys played in a NDSU tournament?
I kind of like the switching from 2 matches a week to 1. It's a lot less stress, but it also leads to like less time that you play with your team. So I feel like there's downsides and benefits because it's a lot easier to schedule 1 match a week instead of 2.
Yeah, I didn't have faith people were going to be able to schedule 2 matches. We already struggled with 2 last time with doing 2v2.
Yeah.
You want to then add 2 more people into the mix, and yeah, it would be... Bro, what you got?
They still struggled.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same exact thing. I feel like that was one of the main differences, other than the fact that it was like a 3v3 season versus a 2v2, is the fact that it was one game a week. It really just gives the teams the option to put in that extra work that you would normally do, like if you have 2 games a week. So like obviously if you only have 1 game a week, you can like that minimum drops, you know. The minimum was 2 games a week or 2 series a week before, and now it's only 1, with the option of, you know, still putting in the extra work to try and be one of those next level teams. Yeah. So I really like that aspect. It gives like, it really like separates the people that are more maybe committed and, you know, about trying to actually win than the people that maybe aren't. I really like that aspect, but otherwise, as always, it was a blast, as always, meeting a lot of new people, a lot of new faces, meeting a lot of other schools and stuff too, and being a part of that process was a lot of fun. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say.
I think one of the reasons, I don't know if people really kind of think about this much, but one of the reasons we made sure we did 1 game a week is that we have a lot of varsity players from these schools playing in this, and they're playing in a bunch of other leagues. So if you have to add 2 more games a week on top of stuff,
it's too much.
It's too much. I mean, I can tell you, like right now for next semester, you know, we're looking at also doing NACE. Hopefully we'll continue to do CCL. We'll do DCRL. We might do MNCS. There's so many different options that we might do. And at one point you have to pick and choose. So we just try to make it as flexible as possible. But I think that's enough of a little wrap up. I think it might be time to get into some predictions here. I definitely think we're going to start with Div C. I will toss the Div C predictions on stream, and you guys now get to walk us through it and defend why you guys did what you did.
Aqua, you got the helm here.
All right. Well, let's just start with round 1, match A. Red Pandas versus Risen. I mean, 1 seed versus the 8 seed. Risen hasn't won a series all season. When we faced them, we 3-0'd them by a pretty landslidey margin. So we gave them a game. You know, maybe they come out and surprise us game 1, or they just get some momentum going game 2 or 3. But we take it in 5. Then going to match B, Moldy Bread versus Instinct. Given the fact, like Skol had said, Garu Goomba, he got a controller now. It's a big game changer. So
all I'm gonna say is, you look at our last 2 matches, or the last like 2 games that we played, and Goomba has made an extreme amount of improvements to his game, and I think he's only just beginning.
That's what I was gonna say. How much of a difference does that actually make, having one player that's on a controller that wasn't before? Has it really made that big of a difference?
So the first series he played was against Risen, and like, not throwing shade at all, I'm pretty sure in the 3 games we played, we outscored him like 16-2.
He had an 80% shooting percentage.
Yeah, and then series 2, I was like, all right, this would be the real test. Maybe it was a fluke, maybe it wasn't, but he seems to be quicker on the ball. His shooting seems to be a lot better. He just seems a lot more confident.
Yeah, it's a controller buff. Respect
it.
Pretty
much.
And then, so part 1 of Tyler 8G getting disrespected.
Yeah. Let's highlight that.
The reason we have Moldy Bread losing is he's also messaging me right now, complaining to me. But
I love.
Wait, we should expose him in the DMs. No cap. We should just
throw it on stream.
The other reason we have Moldy Bread losing is because these past couple weeks, it looks like their team chemistry is kind of going out the window. They are not as solid of a team as we saw weeks 1 through 3. So
spicy.
Yeah.
Tyler, let's get your team together, man. Get your team together. Prove them wrong.
I am curious. I mean, you guys saw them recently on stream, and they, you know, I thought that they were gonna lose, honestly, and then Tyler stepped up and he was MVP of that series for me. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if he can actually, you know, continue that, because if he can do that again, I don't know if I can see Moldy Bread losing if they can continue that. But I mean, you definitely know Div C better than I do, so I can't argue that.
moving on to match C. Interstellar, the 3rd seed, versus Only Cheese in the 6th seed. We have our first Game 7. Interstellar has been extremely strong the whole season, only losing to the 1 seed, and then I forget what other team they lost to. But I believe it might have been Only Cheese. I think it was.
It
Only
was.
Cheese.
It was only. It was only.
Only
Cheese.
Cheese.
This was the revenge game. This was the revenge game for Interstellar.
This is the statement game after losing to us last week. They want to, they want to bring it back. They want to come back, show them that wasn't actually them. Same thing with Only Cheesin', losing that last. They're gonna step up. You look at the chemistry between Two Doodles and Aquamaniac, and these last couple weeks they were insane.
Hold on, time out. You say that. I will say that I was literally after their loss yesterday. Aqua came to me. It's just like, hey, Aqua, I gotta preface because I have 2 Aquas, and Div C, you guys make it difficult for us. But we went over replays last night. Pointed out a lot of his mistakes and stuff for his team and why they ended up losing. So if they can correct those, I would be very terrified. I would say they are playing. Like we talked about, just like him and Two Doodles are so powerful on offense. So if they can,
100%.
If they can actually, work through the details and fix those mistakes, I have them going very far. But
I 100% agree. Just off of what we saw the last game, especially going into playoffs, nerves that gets to you, that can rip a team apart. Yeah. So.
And I'm gonna throw this in there on probably one of the bigger, crazier streams of the year. I think Only Cheesin' might have a momentum issue, like the momentum switches. They can't get it back because when we played them, me and another teammate DC'd in an OT match, and we almost reverse swept them when one of our teammates was playing on a mobile hotspot. And they had a hard time getting momentum back. So I think if Only Cheesin' takes the first 2, and then Interstellar starts picking it up, I don't know if they can get it back.
I like it. All right, moving on, because we got a lot of matches to go through. Plus, all Div B and all Div A.
I'm not gonna say too much about Match D. Wada Esports has been playing out of their mind. They swept us, so I think they take it in 5, maybe 4. They could easily sweep Wombo Combo, but we'll move down after that to match E, Risen versus Moldy Bread. And yes, I know I know everyone's saying.
Part 2.
The Owen. This wasn't even Tyler disrespect, okay? It's the Owen 7 team. If you look at their stats, it's not that they're playing terrible. They average over 2 goals a game. They average 3 saves a game. They've taken games off some of the better teams in the league, in the division.
Just like me, for real.
They took 2 games off of Interstellar. They took a couple games off of Only Cheesin'. So
yeah, I will say goals per game, they are super close. Risen's sitting at 2.81, and Moldy Bread's actually at 2.0. So on paper, technically, get more goals a game. So
I think they show up. They win a series. If it's disrespecting Tyler, it's the price to pay. I don't know what more to say, but
before we're done with talking about Tyler for the night, keep saying disrespect to Tyler, but dude, literally, not even gonna lie, he's been carrying his team the past couple of games.
He has been.
He was MVP yesterday. He was MVP for me for a reason.
He's 100% playing out of his mind.
As much as we, bullied Tyler, he's been playing out of his mind, and the improvement 100%. There, definitely one of the most improved players in the whole DCRL. So
easily.
Just want to put that out there before we move on from him.
All right, explain the Only Cheesin' Wombo combo then.
Only Cheesin' Wombo combo. I personally just haven't seen much out of Wombo combo at all this season. None of their players average over a goal a game. No, the assists aren't over 0.35. It seems like just by stats wise, they're always on defense. And with Aquamaniac and 2 Doodles, I think they absolutely take advantage of that and run away with that series.
Yeah, I'm looking. They beat Risen, which is no surprise, and you know, take that as you will. But they also beat Only Cheesin'. So one of their only wins. That was week 6. Week 6. Week 6 they beat them 3-2. So
yeah,
So I don't know how much merit if you would even check that at all, but I don't know if I believe a 4-1 like that.
Ktool thinks he's so fancy pulling up they won in week 6. No, okay, Ktool, no. We know Div C, you don't. Only cheese in 4-1.
Bro, I casted that game.
Only chasing 3-0 Interstellar though, and they're
Regardless.
they're on a little valley. They're gonna peak.
All right. I respect it. Let's move on to the round 2 matches and let's see who's moving on. Because again, this is LAN. So whoever wins these matches goes to LAN. If you lose these at the bottom, you're out.
We'll start with match G on the top with upper bracket Red Pandas versus Instinct. Taking into account. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying you got Red Pandas.
Yeah. I think we just continue. Kind of. It's what we're used to, not having the LAN. I think the LAN will catch us a little off guard when it gets there, but I think Red Pandas, we just take it and we take it in 6, maybe even 7. I could fully see it going to 7.
Do we see Ktood?
Ooh, that's a good question. Skol, you got to come in and say why you guys are going to be taking that. You got to give me something here.
I mean, if my memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure they swept us when we played them in the league matches. And
you guys took 1, didn't you?
Regardless if we took 1, if we didn't. Granted, that was one of the matches where after the first couple games I realized we weren't really playing our best, but I mean, we got Ktood and I don't know, he's a menace on the field. Unless we can find a game plan to stop him and make his teammates step up, I think he's just going to run over us, if I'm being honest.
And speaking of that, teammates stepping up, I think, honestly, out for the Milk and Pixel, they stepped up this last game against Interstellar. So I don't think that is an issue from them stepping up.
Exactly.
I like it.
Now, moving on, Interstellar versus Wada Esports. Yes, Wada Esports, I just said they have been on a tear. But I think Interstellar, after that loss against us, week 7, they come back with a vengeance. I'm sorry, Chief Nick. I'm sorry. But they come back with a vengeance. They take it to 7. They take it. And
to be fair, their stats, like team-wise, are pretty comparable. So that's why, I mean, we have them going 7 for a reason. It definitely could go either way.
100%.
I feel like minimum 6 games for that. It could go either way, but Interstellar, I think, is going to pick up some steam.
I respect it. I mean, I'm looking. Mitchy Twitchy is he is my favorite player, honestly, to watch rocking that Takumi. He's been using that thing as his main forever. He's got one of the just most like enjoyable play styles that I don't think anyone knows what he's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing. But somehow the Takumi is OP. I swear to God, he scores more clutch goals. It is so crazy just over the years how it always works out with the Takumi.
It'll take him to the promised land.
There you go.
And then the final elimination matches before LAN, Wada Esports versus Risen. I would love to say Risen Cinderella story, but Wada Esports doesn't go down to Risen. I'm sorry, Risen.
You haven't taken 2 though, which I'm honestly surprised by that.
The momentum. They come off that beating Moldy Bread, and they just have that momentum. And they take the first 2, they surprise Wada Esports, and then Wada Esports just says, nah, shut up. We're taking this. And Chief Nick and Aquamaniac just dime each other up for days.
I like it. Yeah. And the last team to make it to LAN. So right now you got Red Panda's making it, Interstellar's making it, Wada Esports, and then sneaking in over Only Cheesin' in 7. You're thinking Instinct takes this one?
I think personally it could go either way. Any of these game 7s and even game 6s, I feel could easily go either way. But I think Instinct personally will step up and clutch that game 7 overtime against Only Cheesin'.
Like I said before, we are the last time we played him, we almost reverse swept him, and one of our teammates was using his phone hotspot for his connection. Plus we have Goomba on the controller. I think this will definitely be a good one, but I think we take it in 7.
I like it. Well, congratulations to Red Pandas, Interstellar, Wada, and Instinct making it to LAN. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, you guys actually playing on LAN though. It's gonna be unreal.
So excited.
The only I mean, my heart wants Only Cheesin' to break through. Just like I said, we went over a bunch of replays. If they could just like magically become god tier, I think that'd be a really cool story. But again, you got to send half through and half got to go home.
That's true.
I think, if Only Cheesin' pops off match C, I think they could face Wada Esports in the semifinals.
Yeah,
easily.
I like it.
But
So match K, we got on LAN now. So a lot of nerves. You got Red Pandas, Interstellar.
Totally different environment.
That's an understatement, dude. A lot of people don't know playing on LAN. Oh my god, the nerves. You're playing on a different setup.
I was shaking
crazy.
just with Ktool watching behind me. Just with Ktool watching me, I was shaking in the esports lounge. But Interstellar, I just think it seemed like whenever they're on a stream, they don't play as good as when they are off stream. Like their games that they have played on stream doesn't show the skill that they have. I feel they get heavily stream nerves. So I think that'll be amplified, and at LAN it'll hit them hard.
I respect that. No, honestly, that's a big take. Nerves on LAN, especially if you aren't used to it. Like if you score a goal, and everyone sees you score a goal, you turn, you give your teammates like a fist bump. It's really weird scoring, and you can turn and actually talk to your teammate. It's such a weird environment. You're surrounded by people. It's definitely nerve wracking.
Fist bumps.
I mean,
so much fun.
It really is.
I know most of our the Red Pandas games were on stream for the most part, so it will be a bit of an adjustment, but I think it won't be as big of an adjustment. I know it is LAN, so it'll still be a decent adjustment, but I don't think it will be as big as an adjustment as Interstellar. But that's my hot take for the match K.
There we go.
Then match L, second LAN match, Wada Esports, Instinct. It's going to game 7. Again, those stream nerves, those LAN nerves.
Is
We'll hit
Skol
both
choking, or Skol? What's going on here? Why aren't you guys moving on?
So we played Wada first week. We kind of steamrolled them. I think it was 3-1 if I remember correctly. We kind of steamrolled them, but granted that was first match of the year, blah blah. And like we said before, Wada's been on a tear lately, and I mean they'll have that. I don't know. It's game 7, like I said, could go either way. I think we're pretty evenly matched. It'll be interesting to see how the LAN nerves affects everyone. Could go either way, but I don't know. I think Wada's got that dog in him.
I respect it. Wada's a fun team, dude. I got to go over to the Concordia Esports Lounge. I got to meet Blasky, got to meet Watermelon. I got to meet some of the other guys, and really fun group of guys. So it'll be cool to see them how they do on LAN. But you got 2 matches left. So you got your Saturday matches, right? You had those 2. Instinct gets knocked out. First team knocked out on LAN, and now you move on to Sunday. You have a day break. So match M is a brand new day. So curious, you still got Wada taking that?
Again, it could go either way.
That's a cop-out answer. Defend yourself.
No, honestly, no, it could go either way, but I do think, yes, Wada Esports does take it. Interstellar, they will want to come back, but they don't deserve a third. They don't deserve a third shot against Red Pandas. If they lose twice, they don't deserve a third one.
Can't argue
That's
that.
just. So, Wada Esports, they do deserve. They do deserve the rematch. Actually, honestly, we deserve the rematch. They have nothing to prove. They killed us. But we want the rematch. So,
Alright.
Wada Esports take it.
I like it. Skol, specifically, run me through the grand finals here.
So, like I said, Wada will be on that tear. I think they definitely take the first series. They're going to come out all cylinders firing. And then I think, personally, so they'll get the bracket reset. And then I think they take the first 2 on the next series. And then AquaToad is going to be like, all right, I'll just take matters in my own hands and start going off. And then it'll be a complete momentum switch. Wada won't be able to get back. And Red Pandas will take the series 4-2.
It's really fun for me to see the dynamic between some of the Div C teams where you have, like an Aqua and like a Chief Nick, and then even people like the other people. It's really fun to see the dynamic between the teams, and it's kind of like you have like not to shadow the other players on each of the teams, but just to kind of see like the battles between like the people that are a little bit higher ranked,
The rivalries.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see. It really is.
Yeah, that's cool.
The rivalry is literally every team versus Tyler. Tyler picks the rivalry with every team.
I wanna point out right now. So I'm looking at AquaToad's tracker, and this devious little boy, going into this gets ranked like 4th for Div C, right? When we picked him, all the way up until this September 3rd, he is sitting at Diamond 2 Div 2. This man right now is sitting at Champ 1 Div 1 in 3s, and in 2s, he's hit Champ 2. So
he's on the grind.
He is clearly on the grind. You gotta respect it.
Hey, what's that win streak? What's that win streak for 3s?
I just closed out of it.
I think it's about 10 game win streak.
There you go.
Epic Games ban him, Smurf.
Aqua, where'd your phone go? You left
my phone overheated, so I had to turn it off. But hey, leave me alone. There.
It went on fire. It's on fire. It's burning down AquaToad's room. That's
right.
not good.
All right. So we went through prediction brackets. Now I'm curious, between you guys, between everyone here, give me an early MVP prediction for Div C, and why. Shark, we're going to you first.
Shark.
Me? MVP for Div C? See, okay.
I'm not saying it should be obvious, but like
the obvious answer is AquaToad, just because of like how much you popped off, because you just ranked up out of nowhere. But I don't know. I want to say either I've got like 2 other options in my head. It's either like Tyler, just because he's been grinding as well and getting a lot better, and I've seen a lot of improvement out of him. And I'm thinking maybe Chief Nick on Wada Esports, but I feel like it's gonna depend on results at LAN.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That. I like that a lot. That's why it's early season, boys. You got to predict.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think you're right. As far as like pure stats, yes, Aqua takes it. He's number 1 in goals per game. He's number 1 in shots per game. He's number 5 in shooting percentage. Overall, when you add all that up, yeah, he's number 1 by a lot. But his team is clearly, beatable. They got 3-0'd. So I think you're right. Like potentially. Oh, you look at that Aqua, but it's like you go on land. It's such a different environment. Hypothetically, you guys could absolutely bomb out, and then if that happens, it's like, well, do you still deserve it? Does someone absolutely pop off and deserve it? It's hard to say. So I like the hot take. Skol, curious who your MVP is.
I'm gonna give this one to 2 Doodles. I think, like, no diss to Aqua. I don't think he did an insane amount when he played against like us. Like, obviously, he's up on the stat sheet, whatever, but I don't think 2 Doodles' stats do him justice. That man pops off when he wants to. His mechanics are like kind of underlined. I don't think he comes off as the mechanical type, but he can hit some crazy shots. He hit some crazy shots against us. I played with him a little bit, like off league, off stream, all that stuff. He can go. I think it's gonna be him. I think he deserves it.
I like it. Stewy, you've casted a decent amount of the Div C games. You got anyone else to throw in the ring there?
To be honest, I really can't argue with AquaToad. Like, how are you supposed to argue with somebody who leads in 2 stats and is pretty much, I don't want to say carrying his team, but he makes his team so much better. And
Cop out answer.
when you score dang near 2 goals a game and you're putting up that many shots a game, it's going to be very difficult to stop one of your teammates. And at that point, you know, he just how are you
Makes it
supposed to not
unique.
win MVP? Yeah.
And actually, I have someone else to add. Watermelon. I'm gonna be completely honest. This man has been popping off for Wada Esports. So I think Watermelon has a really good shot at taking MVP.
1.28.
Watermelon looking at he's leading his team
He's
in goals per
climbed.
game. He's leading in saves per game. He's leading in shots per game. He's leading in shooting percentage. He's leading a lot. He has done extremely well.
His week 4 game, he had a 90% shooting.
Good
Hello?
God.
Like,
Good.
That's
Goodness gracious.
ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Whirl got
So,
any
I
last
think-
names? Curious.
What, me?
Yeah, Whirl. That's your name. Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said.
Any
yeah,
last
I
names?
think the big question is if AquaToad, say he gets out in the first 2 rounds, is he
Yeah.
still deserving of MVP? That's the big
Exactly.
question, I think. I think that's the big
No.
question because
know.
the obvious choice is AquaToad. But if he can't show out when it matters the most, I mean, is
It's
he really
the
deserving?
same.
So-
It's the same thing with me. If I go out 0-2 in playoffs, I still get MVP, right? I mean, saying
Right. Yeah.
yeah. Huh. Yeah.
exactly. All right, so we got Div C down. We got what we think are some good early MVPs. We had a lot of people in chat. See Albert Milk already knows Ktool for Div C MVP. He already knows what's happening. Before I even
You get
said
off that
it,
copium.
before I said it, it happened.
Yeah.
But
Well, looking at Ktool's team record, I don't know if he's deserving of Div C.
so
MVP.
Skol,
Yeah.
appreciate you for coming on. I know you had some homework you got to get done.
The worst part is he doesn't drop the Div B. He drops all the way to C.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're skipping one, boys. We're skipping
I
one.
wouldn't be surprised if he's not even a Div C captain. He's
I'll be
gonna get
honest,
picked.
Alpha Milk would get our ass.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. That's just how strongly I feel about how bad we get killed.
Bro, okay. We
Red
got
pin.
any last hot takes or anything else you guys want to say on Div C, or we'll move to Div B predictions.
Div B.
Anything else? All right.
We're good.
All right.
We're all
Shark and
back on.
Whirl. We'll toss up some spicy Div B brackets, and you guys can take her away.
Do you want to take
Oh,
the
boy.
helm, Shark, or do you want me to be like the main guy and you can like play off?
I don't know.
No, we'll
I
just go.
guess- yeah,
we'll
just
start
go for
off since it's my team in the first one. Match A. Rat Pack. Previously, we scrimmed them a little bit, and we've also played them. They absolutely destroyed us. I'm part of the dump trucks, by the way. I say maybe us taking a game. That's very generous. In the first game, I think against a team of that caliber, it's gonna be hard for us to get off of that 0-7 grind or whatever. So I don't see us taking game 1 there. I think that's a very obvious choice. And then moving on down to match B, we have your team, Shark. You can talk about
Oh
it.
yeah. So I have us winning this one. I wanted to put us winning. The game 7 is just because we just played them week 7, and it was a bit of a slugfest back and forth. Like they took a game, we took a game, they took a game, we took a game. We ended up taking the last 2 games barely, but they were all 1-goal games.
I remember that one. Yeah, that was a super close one. Boosted Bronzes,
Yeah.
honestly,
They're a good team.
they are my
really
dark
good.
horse. I will say right
Yeah,
now, they are my dark horse.
I have to agree
There's
with that.
Yeah, so Shark's team and Boosted Bronzes, they both have players that are like it factors, like really big it factors on their team. So
Topher
for
and Shavin.
for your team, Shark, for your team, Shark, it's
Crazy.
you, man. Like if you're popping
Yeah.
off and playing to your best ability and doing what you do best, I mean, you guys are a very, very scary team when you team up with Jake Bob. And then on the other side
Oh,
of the
yeah.
things, it's Boosted Bronzes. They have Shavin, who is definitely one of the best players in Div B. Like I think he's really slept
he's
on.
insanely good, yeah.
Like he's very consistent, and I don't know if he does anything
Yeah.
flashy, but he's just really fast and consistent. And
He was
Just kinda
taking
the-
it in the air a lot. Like there was several times where I could never get a solo play going, and then I would just see him with the ball flying through the air towards our net.
yeah, yep. So it's definitely
About
gonna be
it.
up to the it factors in that game, and that's kind of what we talked about too, and that's what we saw in in your series last week. Is you felt you weren't playing as well in those first 2 games, and you guys almost got swept. But you guys luckily got your stuff together and pulled out the win. But that's gonna be a good game. Definitely gonna be a good one to watch.
Yeah,
if it's
that
streamed,
would
so.
be. I hope that one gets on stream because that'll be super entertaining. I feel.
I'm looking right now at these back-to-back 4-0 matches you guys got next.
That's a lot, dude. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
So next, so match D and C, we'll kind of go. We'll try to go quick here through these first ones. And so Kachao versus Penguins. Penguins, they have on paper one of the scariest teams in my opinion. They have Grant, who very, very regularly plays with very good players. He's on the MSUM varsity team. He's got, and when you play him, you can tell. You can tell that he's
good
above
at the
everybody.
game.
Actually,
Yeah.
hold on. Time out. Stewy,
Yeah.
do you think Grant has met, exceeded, or not met your expectations playing in Div B right now? I'm putting you in the hot seat right now. You know him better than anyone else.
Met, exceeded, or
How do you think he's done compared to your expectations?
well, based off of his stats, he kind of disappointed me a little bit, but for everything else that I've competed with him in, he's exceeded my expectations. But for this, I feel like I don't know. I watched their last 2 games of the season, and they looked like a completely different team. And to be honest, he's kind of in a middle ground where I feel like he could do better. I feel like that team could do better.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
have
When
a ton of potential.
Yeah, they do. Like,
And-
so
and-
Grant and then Toffarth or whatever, I don't know how to say his name. Like, those two
Toffarth.
together, those guys are like a crazy combo, man.
Their
like,
only
Toffarth-
wins are against dump trucks and death defiers.
Yep.
Right.
I was gonna add that.
Yeah, I feel like they have it on paper, but just don't have enough to get it done. But they
Yeah.
definitely I don't know. It's crazy. They're like
hard to
I was really
explain,
scared of them. I was really scared of them going into the season.
It's like it's like a team like a it's an average Joe's team. It's a possible run. It really is. But
Oh yeah.
Right.
based off of your guys' bracket, I feel like you guys have a lot of confidence in Kachao and easy money. So
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that game, based off of the regular season, we have Kachao, just based off how they're playing with easy money and stuff. We have them 4-0 being the first 4-0 game, and then moving on, we have Sharkbait Gaming, who's a 2 seed versus Deathifiers, who recently had a new player picked up, and in my opinion, have looked like a little bit different of a team. I think their mental game as a team is a little bit different now, and I think. We almost did beat them when we faced off against him. The 0-win column face off. It was really close between Deathifiers and dump trucks there, but they ended up getting the better of us. But I also don't see I don't see them putting up a fight against Sharkbait. They're just too dominant of a team.
They can like garner a lot of pressure out of nowhere and really smother you, which is like what they started to do to us. Like I couldn't get any boost when we played them. They kept demoing.
Yeah,
So
and then there's
I have a feeling it's gonna start going that same way. They're just gonna be zooming around everywhere, taking control.
And then moving on. Okay, this next one. This is all Shark. Okay,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
nothing to do. I had nothing to do with this match E
you
here.
think boosted bronzes loses full after losing to you guys, Shark? You
I-
think that they're
Yeah.
just
Yeah, Shark,
completely
you can
done?
go.
Oh, yeah. I feel like the regain, like this is gonna be that burst of motivation, fight or flight reaction's gonna kick in, and they're gonna get their first win. I'm feeling it.
I will say, like, out of the most likely ways for the dump trucks to get any sort of playoff run going, this is obviously, the most likely option. Do I still think it's probable, in my own opinion? I don't know. Probably not, but I'll just stick with this copium going through this and
Zero
maybe see if we can.
confidence in himself
Have
at
confidence,
all.
my
Yeah.
man. Have
He's
confidence.
got-
I have
We're
confidence
trying, okay.
for you.
For myself, we brought a lot of decent teams to, pretty close games. We'd have like a blowout game in a series, but we would be within, 1 goal on a lot of our games. So even though we're 0-7, we just can't finish games and we don't
Imagine
have that,
not getting
that
a
dog
win.
in us.
Whirl, I'm gonna be honest, Whirl. I'm not trying to throw shade at you guys, but I'm a little disappointed that you guys didn't win a game.
Thank you.
Oh,
You
you've
come back
got-
with
Trust me, I am
legendary
too.
from
You've
legendary.
got legendary, who I got third place with. Like
100%.
the man
Trust
is
me, bro.
like he popped off when I absolutely needed him to. He was such a good a good second man, and even he was a good first man too. And Whirl, you're coming off of a championship season, and Zarch is just the glue that holds you two together. It baffles me that you guys didn't win a game. It really,
I agree.
Like,
I
just
agree,
those,
dude.
just you two on paper are very good, and I mean, I'm pretty sure last season you beat half the players that are on this list.
You guys took
you guys
Cao
smoked
and
us last season.
I mean, Legendary didn't play it. Legendary was in the other division, but still, like, Whirl, you. I don't want to say it's not having Spoon, but
you took two teams to game 5.
Yeah, wait. So are we blaming
Cao.
Spoon then, or what happens here?
rumor has it.
Where's Spoon at, bro? I need Spoon to carry me.
Rumor has it, Whirl sold the bag. Whirl, how much was it, man? Jeez. Like, it's Spoon's fault. At the end of the day, it's Spoon's fault. He killed the Spooners, and if you're watching this, Spoon, if you ever come across this, you are the reason that Whirl went 0-7 in the season 1 of DCRL Division B.
Yeah. On a real note, I honestly have no idea why, we did what we did. Like I said, we would bring it close in a few games, in a few series, and just to no prevail. I honestly, I'm not a great Rocket League player. I'm not good at, analyzing stuff. So couldn't really tell you what our real mishap was.
Your last season begs to differ, my friend.
That was just like, I don't know. Spoon and I just
called
worked,
it luck. He calls it luck. All right, move on.
No, I don't. Yeah, let's move on. Go ahead, Shark. You can go.
All right. Rat Pack Shark plugs. So we gave them they kind of reverse swept us the first week of the season. So I kind of see, like, I don't know. I've been looking at especially Jane's games, but the improvement from Crip alone is what, like, makes me think that we're not going to win against them again later on now. Because that man has been putting in, like, tons and tons. He's been grinding threes.
I mean,
I have not. So
you just grind free play. Come on, we all know this.
I mean, you can get better. You can get better using free play, but yeah, I will say that you are correct in that Crip has been. He's been putting in the work, and he's averaging the most goals per game on his team now at the end of the season, which is unreal because he's stepped it up. In
I would argue right now for me, Crip is most improved.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. And
yeah.
We won't see Ktool dropping all of his Bison Bucks, hopefully on the Rat Pack this season.
Yeah.
Ktool's gonna get rid of all of them.
You had to bring that up.
If we do that, if we do play them, I want you to put 100K on them, please. Just do it.
I'm gonna get a message from Crip here in like 10 minutes. It's gonna say, "Why are you jinxing me?"
I have been paid off to not caster curse anyone right now. So, but we got to get back to the bracket. We haven't even finished off the first round here, boys.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Next match N. We have Ktool vs Sharkbird Gaming. That's gonna be one of the highlight games of this whole bracket right there. Ktool, I do not think they deserved third seed. I'm gonna be honest. When they're playing at their best, which they do in almost every single series, besides the select few, the ones that they've lost, they're just better. Like in every aspect, they're just better. Are they the only team that gave Sharkbait a loss?
They lost to Sharkbait 3-0 and they lost to Rat Pack 3-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think about this. They've only lost to the two teams above them. So
that's impressive. I mean,
and again, they got
the one
by
series that
Sharkbait.
I got to one series that I got to cast was
In my hot take, I think that Sharkbait is the #1 team.
I think honestly, Ktool lacks trust between the players.
Oh, easy money. He uses more boost than everyone else on the field combined. Like he is so fast and so speedy to everything. But if you take his boost away, he just flops like a fish around the field.
Hey,
I think
sounds like someone I know personally.
I think he lacks trust in his teammates. So I think that could fall apart. That could be the way to.
That could. Just to me, like, and Shark and I both kind of agreed, and that's why we have them. I mean, obviously you've probably looked ahead by now. Going to the finals is like, for me, they were the scariest team to go against, and they were the most dominant team that I went against.
Money is a threat. Like
Yeah, like him
That's
alone.
an
like, no, it doesn't
understatement.
matter what team he's on.
He's been a
he
threat
literally,
every season.
like
It's-
puts
Yep.
fear.
He's so
into me
fast,
when we
and
had to play
it's because of speed. He's just such a
Yeah,
quick
he's a speedy
quick
boy.
player, and it's really hard
Yep.
to argue with that. But yeah, when I casted them, I felt like they kind of disappointed, to be honest. I mean, they were playing Ratback, but at the same time, like,
Yep.
I feel like they could play better. And
Was
I
that was
think
that
you
the
guys are
reverse
right.
sweep? I don't
Yep.
remember. That was a
Yep.
reverse
I'm
pretty
sweep,
sure it
right?
was.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
we casted that
Reverse.
one. That was one of the best
Yeah,
series. Like
that was one of the best series.
of
That
all
was probably
time.
best series of Div B.
yeah, I
Easy.
Probably was.
Easy by
yeah.
far. And
By far.
to be honest, they started off so hot, and that scares me for playoffs because when you start off with a win, you get to the second game and you're like, we're just gonna roll over these guys because we rolled over the first team that we played, but in reality, they're facing tougher competition. But I think that they're a team that when they get momentum, they can go, but they do have they've shown vulnerability as far as. I mean, they threw pretty much. In
Okay,
that
so
series.
so I gotta ask, Whirl, right? You got your win, you get your first win of the season, and then you get absolutely schmacked by Sharkbait Gaming. At that point, do you care, or are you just like, no, we gotta win, we're done, see you guys?
That was my mindset when I Shark was trying to say that we might get a couple games on them, but so we face Sharkbait Gaming, so we're looking at match I for everybody confused right now. Sharkbait Gaming versus Dump Trucks. It's my team. I think if we do get a singular win, I think that is honestly what is going to be our mindset. We're going to be like, okay, we got our win. There might be a little bit of like hope in there, being like, oh my god, like we could maybe make it to land right here. There might be some of that. We could maybe run with this thing, but honestly, I think that's might be what happens. Just because last week, Dump Trucks for Sharkbait Gaming, I think they were trolling with us the whole time, bro. They were literally playing with their food when they were going against us.
Zarch agrees with that as well.
So
They said they're not winning that.
we just could not keep up with them. We brought it kind of close in a couple games, but like, dude, I don't know. It was a dominant performance by them against us. So I don't see us taking a singular game against them. So 4-0 there. Dump Trucks out of the
Bye-bye.
of the
you guys
tournament there.
Bracket.
We got our
Close
win
enough.
and we're out.
Shark, so
Uh,
my question for you, how did you give up a game to Death Defiers, bro? You gotta give me some insight here.
I don't know.
Hold on, did we not
I don't
go
want
over
to.
Penguins
Huh?
with Death Defiers? Did we skip over Penguins with Death Defiers?
Yeah, we did.
We did it
Can
a
we,
little
can we
bit.
run back? Can we run that back?
I mean,
I wanna-
That'll be a good
That's a-
game.
yeah. I feel like. I don't know.
Let's
I feel
get a
like
game.
Yappa.
That's so cap. Dude, there's no chance.
No,
Yappa over ball,
I see,
baby.
I see Yappa like picking up like a mushroom in Mario and powering up and powering through, taking that series. That's all.
He definitely didn't power up last season.
Oh
sure.
my god.
Oh, yo, dude.
Yo.
Yappa's goated.
Yappa over ball every day of the week.
Yappa over ball. That needs to be an emote.
Yeah, it does.
Someone make it.
It says Whirl, the guy with like 300.
I could make it an
emote.
I heard that we can't
Make
make any
an
more
emote.
emotes, so I don't know.
What?
Yeah, there's a certain
we'll
limit.
figure something out.
There's a certain.
I know we could do some animated emotes. We haven't played with that.
Oh yeah.
We have like one anime emote that I toyed with a little bit.
Yeah.
But
There are.
Ah, yeah.
all right,
There's
Shark.
limited amount.
We got.
All right,
we
let's
gotta
keep going,
moving,
let's keep
boys.
going.
We got a lot to go
All
through
right.
tonight.
I don't know. We give them a game. We do that to a lot of people. Like Penguins, we played them. I think that was our second to last match, week 6. I think I could be wrong, but we're playing Penguins and we
Correct.
just gave them a game after going 2-0 at the start. I feel like we're gonna keep doing that because it keeps happening. So, yeah.
It might be a little bit of a generous note there, but I can see that the Fires trying to maybe getting a little bit of momentum, probably early on in the series. I think that was kind of what my decision was there. But anyways, all right, moving on to LAN, our final 4 teams, moving up to LAN Match K. This is going to be another very statement game right here. This is going to be a very hype game.
Good show.
Rat Pack
important.
versus Kachow. Yep. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but for some reason, so this is just gonna be my hot take, okay? When Dump Trucks faced Rat Pack for the first time. I don't know. We might have went against them in the first week, which maybe is why.
We went with them first week and they reverse swept us.
Okay. I don't know. For some reason, when I sit down and look at all the teams, and just from a personal experience, dump trucks facing everybody, Rat Pack out of the top 3 teams, I feel like Rat Pack wasn't as much of a challenge as Kachow or Shark Bay Gaming. And that's just my opinion, and that's kind of like you can see that in my bracket here along with Shark. I don't know. I think Kachow just has more of that it factor, more of that dog. I mean, Crip is a dog himself. He can get his whole team going.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. Easy Money, he's just kind of like that quiet, just like destroyer, man. I don't know. Silent killer, silent assassin.
Yeah. I
If he
think
doesn't
that honestly, Whirl, if Kachow wins their second game, if they beat Sharkbait Gaming, I don't think Rat Pack's going to beat them, to be honest.
I feel
That's kind of my
it could be
mindset
a
too.
huge
Honestly, it's just
it could be a huge momentum
really,
swing for them.
I have to agree with that. Like, they're as soon as you get to that, that first LAN match, I mean, yeah, nerves are going to be high, but you're coming off of 2 wins and you're taking down the second seed. You're just facing the first, and you're like, we just beat the second.
And also, like, we're also talking about, not only Easy Money, but also Hemingway, who's a veteran of the club, who has proved, he's got like that veteran play style kind of. He's just pretty reliable. Like he's a really good, second, third man. And then also as well as like Owen, who is Crip's roommate. Like they are both very, very solid players as well. So I don't know. Kachow it was the hardest team that like I felt like we just absolutely had no chance against, even more than Sharkbait Gaming. So that's why we have them over Rat Pack here. Going forward to taking the first match, proceeding to the finals. And then Shark, if you want to go down to match L.
The Shark Tank. Okay, I really wanted to see the Shark Tank on LAN.
That'd be a good match.
And I also want revenge for that. When we played them, I'm not sure if everybody knows, but my fire alarm in my dorm went off like literally as we were loading into the private match. And I was like so ready for this match too. I was fully warmed up, pumped up, ready to go. And then wee woo, gotta evacuate the building.
It's chalked. Mental's chalked. Game is chalked.
It was
Iced.
over.
It's chalked.
I
Iced.
literally got iced by my dorm. It was cold out, so when I came back, my hands were frozen.
Literally iced.
Oh man, I have so
Ice
much
in the
copium
kicker.
from that match, but I see us getting revenge. That's mostly me wanting revenge over them.
So keep in mind, this is just Shark and I's bracket. If this is,
No.
people-
This is it. This is it. We don't even.
This
we
is
don't,
it,
we
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need
this is-
LAN. Honestly, we don't need it. This is it.
I'd say match L right there is one of our most controversial takes, in my personal opinion. But
Yeah,
I mean-
I personally think Sharkbait. Like I said, I think that Sharkbait is the #1 team for me. I think they are so good. I see him going to the finals.
But remember, it's
Yeah.
a Shark Tank match. It's on LAN. Teams play different on LAN.
And
it's proven.
Coop or perchance has LAN experience.
Also,
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Okay. Then maybe. But
Maybe.
yeah, I believe, to be honest, can't believe I'm saying this, but I believe in Sharkbite.
Yes, go! I got the stew.
When you get chalked like that with the fire alarm, nah.
All right,
Nah,
all right.
never
Moving
twice.
on.
Never
So
twice.
we got day 2 of LAN. So
yeah, day 2 of LAN. We got losers bracket final going on here. Rat Pack versus the Shark Plugs. I
Again,
don't know, Shark.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
you can kind of talk about that again. I don't know.
Like, I feel like the same thing happens to us that, like, Whirl, you talked about, like, you got your win, and then it kind of, like, fizzles out after that.
Where you just like
I don't know.
expend all of your energy on like one game or one
Yeah.
series, and then
Yeah, because you're
All the
it's
energy
best-
gets spent.
It's all best of sevens, so
yeah.
it's a lot of Rocket League, dude. A lot of
Yeah.
Rocket League.
So there's not too much, even though it's very late in the bracket. There's not too much more to say about that. It's going to be a repeat, obviously, of match. What is that? Match
M.
G, I think.
Yeah.
or M,
Up at the
yeah,
top.
M
Match
is a
G
rematch
at the
of match
top.
G. Yeah.
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 that's up.
So not much more to say there. I think it's a repeat. I think Rat Pack. I think the top 3 teams in Div B have separated themselves enough. I feel like the top 3, so Rat Pack, Sharkbait Gaming, and Kachow, like
Yeah.
one of those teams are 100% going to win, in my opinion.
They're the
Let me-
only
I like that.
teams we've lost to are those 3 teams ahead of us
Let
Yeah.
me just
in the top 3 seeds.
make a hot take here. So you have Rat Pack losing to Kachow, and that's essentially the winners finals at the top.
Mhm.
Yep.
You have either Shark Bait Gaming or Shark Plugs playing them in losers finals.
Yep.
Often in every tournament that I have watched or played in or competed, more often than not, the team that loses the winners finals is pretty much their entire tournament's chalked.
Yeah, can confirm.
Rarely do you
That
see
mental.
a team lose winners finals and make it back to grand finals. It does happen. It's just the amount of times that
Yeah,
I've seen
I
it
actually agree.
outweighs the amount of times that.
All right, hold on.
they
Stewy,
get
right
back
now.
up.
This is the
So-
number one reason Rat Pack wins. You talked about shark plugs. They need shark to pop off. And as we know, on land, mechanics on land are very difficult. You look at Rat Pack,
Yeah.
they are like the least mechanical, most grounded, focused on rotation, focused on good hits, good power shots, good clears. That is what
I mean,
wins
they
on
have
land.
Alley,
It's just
though.
it would
Alley
be,
is a menace.
It would be
Yeah.
different if it was Shark Bait, I think.
I would agree.
I still give the win to Shark Plugs. I still give the win to them just because I want to see the upset. But I just wanted to point that out that this, depending on who plays, this is going to be a closer match than 4-1. It might go the other way, to be honest.
I don't know, but we got a grand finals, and I'm gonna let the person in Div B who's not in the grand finals explain why that person wins.
Neither of them.
Yeah, so we have
Neither
in the
of us
finals
are.
of Div B. Yeah, we know. We
Neither of us.
You guys made it.
But yeah, we have Kachow versus Rat Pack. Just we have Kachow taking it, man. We have a bracket reset happening where Rat Pack has a little bit of their momentum
Some
back
momentum,
after
yeah.
losing, where they come back, win that first series. They have to win it again. But I don't think Easy Money is beatable 2 series in a row. I really just don't think he is. I don't know. I mean, obviously Rat Pack hasn't lost all season, and there's definitely some merit behind that. But I don't know. I want to put my trust in Easy Money. For some reason, I've always viewed them as the team that was the hardest to go against, and I'm gonna keep saying that over and over again because I don't know, they're just really that good. So
All right.
Rat Pack
That's what we
also
have.
has the warm up. They have that warm up game with the match M.
On the bottom,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's why
That's true.
it's so hard to play grand finals coming from the upper bracket just from like
Yeah,
you don't get that warm up.
that is
game.
true.
You just have to wait for him, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
like-
you do get the bracket reset. That is your one life, so you do kind of get a warm up there. But you're right. I mean, I can say, like the last threes league, I was coming in as like the number 2 or 3 seed, and the undefeated team was number 1, and we got to the grand finals. We were from the lowers, and we bracket reset them in like a game 7 overtime. It was insane, and we used every ounce of energy we had, and then we got to the bracket reset. We got 4-0'd. We were dead. We were done. We were so tired. And then the upper bracket team, they're like, oh, this is great. We're kind of just trolling them, whatever. Oh, bracket reset. Oh, cool. Let's just win. And then just destroyed us. So
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get second place.
But thing is, and then your mental can get shot after that first series though. As
Yeah.
the top
We'll have,
so,
we'll have to see how nerves and like the mentals and the stamina of teams and players works out on
'Cause-
land.
coming from that top bracket, you get 4-2'd like they have it there. Your mental could be shot from that. Just getting a beat, game 6, not even making it to a game 7. So
yeah. So now, Aqua, I'm gonna have you turn your camera back on now, but
Right.
so I'll get rid of those predictions. Congratulations to Kachow for taking it.
Winner.
So now, of course, like we did for Div C, you guys got to throw out an early MVP, and I am gonna throw out one that I think is gonna surprise you because I told you I've been riding high, on Shark Bait. Sorry. And I gotta go Perchance or Coop. He's gonna be my MVP.
Per chance.
Right. Not like he averages the same amount of goals per game as Nemo does.
He does. So you look at the goals per game. Crip and Alley are 1 and 2, and then Perchance and Nemo are literally right behind him.
but also look at the saves.
Yeah, exactly.
He has almost double, triple the saves Nemo does. So
I guess.
And that's my early MVP. You guys got to go with your Skol. I'm gonna go you early on this one. See what you think.
Oh shit. I think I have my mic muted. I think Jaden takes early MVP. I like
Wow.
Jaden. I like
That's
Jaden
a
a lot.
very,
That's
very
my,
different take.
that's my
He's
hot
in the
take.
background of Shark's picture or video right now.
I know he is. Tell him to get on the
Hi.
stream.
Tell him he's MVP.
He is
Skol,
guaranteed MVP.
early MVP.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Okay,
I don't know
okay.
about that. I'm just gonna throw mine out there. You know, we talked about a player who has been putting in a ton of work. I'm gonna say Mr. Ali is my MVP.
See, I thought you were gonna say
Mm.
Grip. To be honest,
I
you
didn't
said,
know.
you said putting in the work.
Oh, I mean, both of them have been putting in a ton of work.
Can we just point out real quick that the entire team of Rat Pack is in top 5 for goals a game? Every single one of them is in top 5.
It's just unbelievable.
That is
That's
wrong.
it just shows the offensive prowess, and they're all shooting. I mean, if you're above 30%, it's pretty good.
And 2 of the 3 are top 5 in assists.
and the demos
Yeah.
per game.
Yeah, they're
too.
crazy.
It's,
Oh my
it
gosh.
is. There's they
the
are
shots per
the
game
stats
too.
are
That
unbelievable.
team. I mean, I can see why they reverse swept Kachow, but to be honest, Kachow kind of threw that, and
Yeah, they did.
Rat Pack are going to be scary.
All right, so now we get the big ones. Whirl and Shark of Div B. Who's your MVP?
Tipping Aqua with that.
Whirl, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I was gonna actually say the same answer as Stewy. In my humble opinion, the person on Rat Pack that really makes them click, I think, Crip has been putting in the work. He's been doing a lot. He's been improving, a crap ton. But I think Ali is the person that brings them all together and kind of makes their team work the way it does. Jaden and Crip, at least in my eyes, I don't know a lot about Rocket League analysis or whatever. In my eyes, Crip and Jaden are kind of like the reliable / monkey-ers, kind of, I guess you could say.
They're the
And
cleanup
Ali
crew.
is like that.
They are the cleanup
Yeah,
crew.
They're
Ali
kind of
does
like the cleanup crew.
Ali does. We've seen these teams before. Ali does something mechanical, gets a shot. It's
Yep.
difficult to save.
Jaden
The
and
team on
Crip.
defense doesn't make the best clear. Jaden and Crip coming in with their demos and their cleanups.
Yeah.
That's how they rack up the goals.
They also have
Yeah.
the demos, like you said, and they don't average very little saves per game either, which tells me that they're not getting locked in their half really
Yeah.
much at all. When you're
And-
like 1.5 demos per game, Crip's at 1.7, and Ali's almost at 1 himself. So they just have it
Yeah.
all.
One name I also want to throw out there. There's a lot of people that could do this, but one name I want to throw out there. I don't know if he's necessarily in the MVP running. Depends if they win. LAN, honestly. But Zajac, he has been one of the really big dark horses of this whole league.
He's been the most
He was-
complained about, I will say. Just like my
Yep.
God, why is
Yep.
he so good? By
Yeah.
so many people just thinking coming into this that he was going to be, just like another random Div B. And he has been just
Was
Yeah,
amazing.
anybody
he's
going to
nuts.
tell me about this? He
But
just
what?
signed up for DCRL and didn't even tell me or Brad at all. Like he's just like, yeah, I'm playing it. I asked him like, are
Well,
you playing
okay, here's
DCRL? And he
here's
goes,
the-
yeah. I'm like,
Here's the lore. I don't know if he's talked to you at all, Stewy, but
no.
I'm actually. So he goes to MSUM, and one of my best friends from high school. He is his brother, so I convinced him to do DCRL, and I played Rocket League with him a little bit, and I was like, bro, you gotta do this. Like, you're in Moorhead, you go to MSUM, you gotta compete, you gotta do it. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, fine, I'll do it. So I actually know him IRL, really cool guy. But like I said, just shout out to him because he's been showing out this season, and I think he's one of the one of the main reasons for Sharkbait's success.
I like it. Aqua, you got any other names to throw out there that haven't been thrown out yet?
Jake Bob.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jake Bob, between Jake Bob and just people to watch out for, Grant and Oreo.
Oreo,
Oreo-
really?
Oreo.
Oreo's stats aren't the most accurate because they're a little iffy. But I think just watching out for Oreo as
Well,
well as
Yeah.
Grant.
Trey
And
threw
even-
another good name is Shavin. He
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
should not be slept on too because he's one of the most solid players up to B. So-
I was Shavin or Trofer.
This
Both
Yeah.
this makes me excited because
I know, dude.
I'm so hyped now to
I mean-
watch the playoffs unfold because there's we
much
went from
depth.
having some good teams last season to pretty much every team is capable.
And-
I mean, there's a
and-
couple that we could doubt a little bit, but every
reality-
team is capable of winning.
All of Rat Pack has a chance to get
MVP.
MVP.
Yeah,
All of
I would agree.
all of
agree,
Cacao, I
Yeah,
could see.
Yeah.
I have one of those like basic answers for my MVP. I was gonna say Crip just based off like playing with him. His rotations have gotten like so much better. They're
You're
like
welcome.
they blow mine out of the water. Like,
Yeah,
he makes me
I,
look
I,
so
I,
bad.
I think we can all agree. He's put in just about more work than anyone else to like specifically improve.
You're
And he's got the highest assists and goals per game.
Yeah,
which is
you want to talk
wild.
about like team player? My God, Rat Pack is so well rounded overall. My God, but
Yeah.
you guys have any last things you want to mention for Div B before we move on to the Div A predictions?
I was gonna say the only other option I can think of for MVP is Jake Bob. He's just like the Rock. He's tormenting the net. He's a brick wall defense. Like nothing gets past him.
Does have
He's
the
really
most
hard to score
saves
on.
by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Can
Honest,
contest.
don't sleep on those bottom 4 teams.
Zarch for
think
MVP. No cap.
Zarch for
they come out
MVP.
surprise.
I like it. I
Everyone
like
for
Dude.
MVP.
If Dump Trucks makes any sort of run, Zarch gotta get MVP. No cap.
it. All right. We're gonna be moving on to some Div A predictions real quick. So you guys get to take a break on this one a little bit. Stewy and I get to have a little fun with this one. Div A. Stewy and I had fun doing this one.
There were some disagreements.
We were
right
pretty
away.
on.
We were pretty on
par.
points for most of it, but there were some disagreements, and I'm gonna bring those up. But continue on.
Fair enough. Starting off right away, you know, we got the we've mentioned it quite a few times. The Steve's Gators e-girl respecters. We did take them to 5, but I know Stewy was not vibing with Rocket League that week, so we do get a pity game, which is always nice. You know, give us a little bit of a morale boost. Yeah, Steve's Gators. You guys are number 1 for a reason. The last time I casted you guys was the best Rocket League I have seen for DCRL, and I will be 100% honest. If you guys can play like you played against monkeys, you guys will win this entire thing. It is not a question.
I lucked out, to be honest. I really did. Like, here's the thing. So in CCL we played Dakota State and Painted Harp, though it was like I want to say it was a couple of days before we played our first match of DCRL, and I had no clue him, and when I played against him, I just knew he's just different. He really is. Like, I just knew that I kind of lucked out, to be honest. And Squat is a former positioning coach for, I won't get into that, but he has a lot of experience with high-level Rocket League players.
Yeah, always like to see it. Moving on, this match, the Purple and Pure Octane.
This is the toughest match to predict.
We went
Oh my
we went
God.
back and forth for so long on this one. This was one of those that we just didn't know. Honestly, we had no idea how to handle that one.
Yeah,
I mean, you look at
honestly.
Purple, it's like I think Purple specifically relies on Greek so heavily. Obviously the same way Pure Octane does with Remzik, but I think it depends. First of all, Greek, who is playing way too much Overwatch right now. He's not grinding the game. So coming into playoffs, I say he drops the first game or the first series because of that.
He's not even.
Did we cast this Ktool? I don't
I
remember.
do.
But this was a
It
game-
all blends together. I
it
don't
was a-
know.
Old man, it was a game 5 overtime, and it was really, really close. And it was the same night that Purple had 2 game 5 OTs, I'm pretty sure.
right.
And
Yes,
this
we did
this
cast
is the
that.
reason
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I did not know who to pick, because like I played Purple first match of the season, and it was like the first time I ever played with my teammates, and then we played Pure Octane, and we kind of pretty much just handled Pure Octane. But like this was one of the toughest games to predict by far. And to be honest, because you said Greek is not playing Rocket League right now, it kind of reinforces me believing that Pure Octane is going to win this.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I mean, it's so close. I'm excited for a good game. But moving on, we see Team Name and Big Brain. I think Brad is just gonna practice his musty double taps the whole game. Urban, if he shows up,
Yeah.
and plays the entire series,
The
I think they
question
win.
mark.
Not whether or not Urban plays good. He just got to show up to the game.
Yeah.
and then go.
The just for some insight. So so Brad and I and Grant were in the esports lounge, and we played our CCL match 1, and then I was staying because there was our Valorant team was playing after, and Brad's like, okay, I'm just gonna go home and play the match from there because I'm playing Big Brain. and Laura Urban ended up loading into the game with Aspect and Brad, and he was let's just say not available to play. And they loaded into the first game, and he didn't play. So the first they Brad and Aspect pretty much 2v3'd that series against them, and they lost in game 5 overtime. And they were 2v3ing. So like if Urban's even just there, like that's, to me, the entire league is a question mark, and Urban's a question mark, because if he shows up and actually cares, they could make a run. Like, you don't know. Like, maybe we see the Urban from last seson. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. Urban is coming off of a championship. We also got to mention that, as he's the lone survivor for the upper division. Last winners of the lower division, it was Whirl and Spoon. Obviously, Spoon is gone, unfortunately, but we still got Whirl, who's unfortunately not done too well this season. But then Urban, we got from Div A, because obviously Heat is no longer here. And Urban, they've done pretty decent so far, obviously coming in as the 3rd seed. But moving on, Monkeys and Lorem Ipsum. We don't have to talk. I think we gave Lorem 1 game because they always take 1 game. Every single game of their season was 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. So we just assume that it's going to be a 4-1. But Monkeys do what Monkeys do. We know for Lorem Ipsum, they just love to play defense. I think Monkeys have a field day with it, and it's not close.
How I looked at this series first when I saw it, it's another question mark for me, because the Monkeys are coming off of a series where I don't want to say we're dismantled, but they hadn't had somebody do that to them at all in the season, and they hadn't been dominated like that. And I'm afraid it's gonna, take away all of their confidence, and maybe Lorem Ipsum uses that to their advantage. I know Failure likes to chase demos, so you could have a bit of a nuisance on the other team for the Monkeys.
You goes to me. This is just for you. I'll give you. You're right. You always take 1 single game. So when it comes to your match against Pure Octane, you can have your 1 singular game that you think you guys do always manage to take it.
You can have your game.
You can have your 1 game.
White text on white background. Good job.
I'm working on it. Shut up.
He's a genius. All right, moving on. Match E. Porple and Eagle Respecters. Obviously, Porple's coming off of a Game 7 thriller against Pure Octane, and again, this could change because if Pure Octane loses, but we both agreed that Ktool was getting double first rounded, and he agrees with it himself.
Yep.
He has no confidence in himself, and we're just going to move on to match F. Lorem Ipsum beats Big Brain. That was, I want to say a 3-1 or a 3-0. I don't remember, but Lorem Ipsum beat them, I believe.
Lorem Ipsum.
I believe it was their only win of the season.
Lorem Ipsum won 3-2. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, to be honest, Big Brain probably doesn't regain, and Lorem Ipsum maybe does.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it could change because of the first.
Big Brain's only win of the season was against E-Girls, my team, and I've told you before, our combined, again, all 3 of us combined, our shooting percentage was like 27. So it was a very rough series for us. But yeah, I think Lorem Ipsum takes that one. And we lose E-Girls and Big Brain as the first teams out, which honestly I don't think surprises anyone. But moving on to the second round, Steve's Gators and Pure Octane. Pure Octane, I think, relies again very, very heavily on Remzik, who, I mean, he's extremely good. But again, Steve's Gators, you guys are #1 for a reason. And unless you guys are really just crapping the bed, I don't see you guys dropping this one.
Yeah. This is another one where I said Ktool, maybe we only give them 1 game, but I can maybe take 2. They are pretty solid, but yeah, like I said, we handled them pretty well. But that's semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2 is match H. Team name in the Monkeys. This is another like Porple Pure Octane, because we don't know, because they played like one of the first matches of the season, and it was Game 5. I don't remember if it was OT, but the Monkeys won it. And
Monkeys, timeout. Monkeys 3-0'd team name.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah. I don't know what you're looking at, but I mean,
I'm thinking of a different series.
This is Monkeyness versus Brad. And what I always mention, actually, when I was talking to Simi and Greek earlier, is like, in my opinion, one of the best ways to beat Brad is to defend the walls as much as possible. If he gets in the air, he is so deadly and can score from literally anywhere. It's so
And on the
annoying how
backboard,
consistent
yeah,
he
it's-
is protecting the walls, and we'll see how the monkeying does. But I do have the monkeys eking this out. I do think that between Bakers and Trey, just their boost starving Urban and Brad. I know Urban can tend to get tilted. Trey will definitely try to use that to his advantage. Obviously, you saw when they tried to beat you guys, they tried to get some of the trash talking going, and then that stopped pretty quickly. But in a game that they're winning, they are really going to be putting the pressure on.
Again, it's another question mark as to if Urban is alive. If he's, willing to put in the work, team name could beat them. I firmly believe it. But again, it's just a similar question mark to Urban, and it's another question mark for the Monkeys. The two teams that I would say have the biggest question marks for me are these two teams. Is, the Monkeys, if their confidence is shattered, I don't know how well they do. And it's the same with team name. If Urban shows up, maybe they, because like to be honest, I watched Brad and Aspect 2v3, and Aspect had to do a lot because you have two players, but that's the reason why Brad almost has 2 goals a game.
It's tough. Yeah, Brad's been insane this season, which we'll definitely be talking a lot about Brad later. But moving on, team name Purple. I think a lot of this has to do with Brad is fired up, Urban's fired up. They don't want to lose. Obviously, Aspect has done very, very well. Kind of coming out of nowhere. I think, team name beat Purple. Obviously, it was very close being this last week. But yeah, I think team name takes that. We do unfortunately say goodbye to Purple. They got 1 win. Unfortunately, they did not make it to land. But I think if Brad's feeling good, Urban, I don't know how he can be the worst player in the world, and then suddenly when it actually when all comes on the line, he turns into God mode. I don't understand.
It really does.
Like we joke about this now, but seriously, you guys, in the past, it happens so many times, and we don't understand. Urban just says, "I don't know what I'm doing. I don't play this game," and then he'll just play perfect. We don't get it. We talk about the grand finals in the 2 season. Heat did not win that for his team. It was Urban.
No, it was Urban.
Playoff Urban hits different. I cannot express that enough to you guys when it comes down to the wire. So team name, I think rolls over Purple here and does make it to land.
It's exactly why I have the question mark. But yeah, underneath that, this is again another 4-land match. Octane versus Ipsum. I'm pretty sure we gave Ipsum a game because you edited it.
Yep. Now we're giving them a game.
I mean, Octane 3-1 them last week of the season. They handled them pretty well. To be honest, I think Pure Octane does win that.
Yeah. Lorem Ipsum is very defensive. Blasky loves his demos. Remsick is Remsick. They win.
Yeah.
Moving on. Now we've got Land. Steve's Gators Monkeys, who I can't wait to have them run it back, honestly, just because I mean, it was such, I don't want to say a disappointing game, but I'm hyped up that both teams are undefeated going into it, ready for a big fight. One team forgot to show up. All right, cool. We'll hope we can run it back on Land.
They forgot to show up. We were pretty much on offense the whole season.
You guys were. It was utter domination. So
yeah. I don't know. It could be. It's again on Land, different atmosphere. Everything's different. It could be a closer series, to be honest, but if we play like we did against them the last time, I don't see them beating us.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I think your guys' playstyle counters them so incredibly well. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if they do change some playstyle stuff, you never know what can happen. Moving on to then the second game, team name and Pure Octane. You've got Brad on Land, Urban on Land. Those guys, it's gonna be a lot of fun. They got a lot of playoff experience, but the big thing is that we disagreed on this one big time.
We disagreed on this one big time, and it's again another question mark as to whether Urban is Urban playoff living. If he's Urban playoff living, Octane has no chance, and I firmly believe that.
And then my counter was that Brad, his team relies so heavily on Brad. And I know that Blasky, Pure Octane, they like to go for a lot of demos. And if they can get Brad deleted off the field, Rem's got enough time to shoot and score. I don't know how well Aspect and Urban can hold that down, but I got Pure Octane. Again, we battled against this one. I think it is definitely a big question mark, but I really like the Blasky Remzik duo.
Yeah, and this was in week 3. This was a game 5, and team name won it. And but yeah, it's just. Again, it's another question mark. It always will be if we see Urban playoff living. If we do, the Octane has no chance, like I said. But yeah, you have Monkeys coming off of a loss and Pure Octane coming off of a win in losers finals. This is again where I could see the Monkeys losing this if their confidence is shattered from the first LAN match. I mean, like I said, the team that doesn't win the winners finals often loses in the losers finals to a team that is on a hot streak of 2 games in a row.
But we did say, or one of the things that I said, I talked about the
Monkeys.
demos.
Yeah.
And this was the one that we coin flipped, actually, if you remember, because we did not know.
Yeah,
we
did.
straight up coin flipped it back and forth, and Monkeys ended up taking it 4-1. So how I'm going to back that up is that you talk about the demos again. And I'm looking at the stats and the standings and who is leading in the demos right now. And you've got Baker's Dozen and Trey are both in the top 5. So a lot of demos going to be happening. That is going to be a demo heavy game because also you got Blasky up there as well. So, but I think if they can delete Remzik, then I think we're going to get a lot of goals. I think the Monkeys take this one. They want the revenge against Steve's Gators. They've now lost 2 in a row.
Rematch.
The 3 match. Third time's
Three
might
matches.
be the charm.
Third time's the charm, maybe. Again, this is one that I disagreed with, to be honest. If it all depends on how the matches beforehand go, especially the winners finals, but you have the Monkeys taking this 4-2 in the first to get a bracket reset, and then they run out of gas and go 4-1. I honestly believe that it could just be a best of 7 to begin with in the first, or it could be a 7-game thriller in the first bracket reset, before the bracket reset, and I to be honest, it could go either way. I really think it could go 7 games in the first one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But we had the Monkeys. Every I don't know if you noticed, but every single grand final started with a 4-2 from the team coming from the lower bracket. Every single one for Div B or for Div C, B, and A. So we're running it back again, trying to stick with it. But I think you guys settled down. Obviously, you've got a lot of LAN experience. Same with Painted Harps, done very well too. So I think you guys do take it. So we'll see what happens. But congratulations, Steve's Gators. They win Div A. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Also,
Ooh.
I want to give Stewy some crap here. He was going on a big rant about how, if you lose in the winners bracket finals, it's so improbable to come back and make the actual finals. And then look who they have coming back.
Well, they coin flipped it though. So
I coin flipped this. We literally coin flipped this. Like I didn't like agree with this at all. Like he literally flipped the coin 5 times. That's all he did. And I still think that Pure Octane could beat them because, like I said, it's so hard to win after coming off of a loss in winners finals because you're riding high off of 2 wins and you're like, oh my God, we're in winners finals. We could go to the grand finals. And then you lose and you're like, your dreams just get destroyed. And I've seen it happen to so many teams where they just fall apart and they, like, even if it was a best of 5, they'd get 3-0'd. I've seen it 1,000 times.
All right. Now we get the glory of doing Div A MVP. And I am going to throw a curveball at you guys that I'm going to go... No. I'm going to go with Frosty. I'm going to go with Frosty. I'm going Frosty of the Monkeys. You talk about Trey and Bakers, as much monkeying as they do, as much rotation as they cut, boost they steal. There is no structure to that team except for Frosty. Every single time I cast the game, this Frosty has done so well. And honestly, we kind of joke around sometimes, say he's the rock of the team, he's the glue of the team. You guys, you watch that team play, and seriously, Frosty is so consistent and impressive.
Let me just go and, completely destroy what you said. Doesn't even have 0.82 goals per game. Isn't even close as far as assists goes. Has 1.5 saves. Shots are not exactly impressive. Demos, cool, whatever. They're not important. And that's not an MVP candidate at all. There's, I think, probably 15 other names you could have put in front of him.
Dang.
Oh.
I firmly believe that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at chat and I'm seeing subscribe to NDC Rocket League channel. So take that as you wish.
Yeah, that's cool. L take. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, fine, Stewy. Give me your MVP so that I can tell you why you're done.
My MVP? Jeez, this is a really, really tough answer. maybe the person who's averaging almost 2 goals a game for his team. Maybe he's
Cop out
averaging almost
answer.
4 shots a
See?
game.
See,
Maybe he's
exactly.
averaging almost 2 saves a game. How
Cop out
do
answer.
you not get? All right then, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Or I'd go even my teammate. I'd go Painted Harp if you guys maybe would agree with that. But he's been really good.
I don't know how many championships for NUC Weekly stuff does Brad have?
How many seasons has he competed in?
That wasn't the question.
That's my response.
I like
Yeah.
So
it.
how many wins did you have this season, Ktool? 1?
And that's all
Hey,
I
you took
need.
2 games
That's
off you
all I
guys.
need. Yes.
Yeah.
Toxic.
Yes.
What is this toxicity?
Who's
2 games off you guys.
who's 7-0?
I don't know. You guys walked in. You guys got some freebie wins, but I am curious. Then going to Skol. Who do you think is going to be the MVP then?
All right, you guys get your toxicity hats on. Be ready for this, but I'm going to defend it with my life. I think that Playoff Urban is coming out to play,
Yeah.
and he is going to take MVP because I think he's going to make a run. I think he's going to make a full run in the playoffs. Just going to be on a whole different level than everybody else. It's going to be the best Rocket League you've ever seen be played.
Legendary, if you're watching this, I'm very sorry, but we got destroyed by him in Heat last season. I have to agree with that.
Yeah. Honestly, Brad on land trash. It's just Urban taking over the whole thing. Honestly.
Yeah.
It is again. We cannot stress enough. Playoff Urban. We don't know why. We don't know how. Urban doesn't know
get it.
either. It just happens. We
He's got
don't.
that dog in it, bro.
We don't
He's got that
understand.
dog.
We don't understand. All right, Aqua. Who do you got? Who do you got?
I've been looking at it. I'm just bouncing back and forth between a couple people. I could say, honestly, I'm gonna go Remzik. Just over 1 goals a game, over almost 2 saves a game. I mean, 5 shots a game almost. Hello, he's playing insane.
Yeah.
So I
where
mean,
he slacks is the shooting percentage. I mean, Trash is sitting at. Trash doesn't even have 50%. So like, there's that. But like, Repsy doesn't even
when
have
you
35.
put
So
7,000 shots on goal a game, they're not gonna save all of them.
true. There is that.
I mean, between Remzik or I could even see Greek. I mean, Greek pops off.
Yeah, I think Greek had a pretty good season, to be honest, with his team. He picked up Ibex again, and he's got Platkilla, who has pop-off potential if he's hitting shots, and I feel like Greek had a pretty good season, but I don't think he had an MVP season, but
all right, Shark.
Playoff
Shark, who
score.
you got?
maybe.
I wanted to go with Painted Harp just because it seems like he's improved a lot. Or
He
he's stepped
has
up.
a lot, I will say.
Let me just say, Shark, his team is 0-8 in CCL. They don't have a win.
We're not talking about CCL. We're talking
Still.
about
Just like me,
DCRL.
for real.
What's
Just
up,
like me.
yo? Never heard of it.
Still, I'm just saying.
I don't know. I just think that he's been playing well. It's either if I had to pick, it'd be between him and Brad. I think Brad's doing well, but on bracket, if I want to go with a spicy one, I could see Porple having a run with Greek popping off. I think Greek could do it.
Again, I'd mentioned they heavily rely on Greek, so it really depends.
Yeah.
If he's playing Rocket League or if he's playing Overwatch, it's hard.
I was like,
hard-
guys,
Overwatch, yeah.
Yeah, guys, we're talking Rocket League MVP, not Overwatch MVP.
Not Overwatch.
Yeah,
MVP.
exactly. Yeah. If we're going Overwatch MVP, he's Overwatch MVP. But yeah.
Whirl, who you got? Who you got?
I was gonna say a very similar take to AquaToad. Depends on the obviously the layout of who wins or whatever. If we're going off of your guys' brackets, honestly, it's gonna have to be either Painted Harp or even Stewy himself. I think Stewy has a very good argument to be MVP as well, especially if he takes his team and wins finals. He's the captain of the team, and just watching their gameplay, he's definitely one of like the rocks of the team, and he's kind of a similar situation to like Ali, honestly, where like on his team he's kind of like the mechanical player that makes everything happen, and then he kind of has like the cleanup crew with Painted Harp, and I can't remember who your third is, Stewy, but Squat. Yeah. I mean, Painted Harp definitely has some good pop-off moments, but Stewy is definitely in my eyes the one that kind of makes everything happen on his team, and kind of the engine to the to every whatever they have going on. So I'm gonna give it to Stewy, especially if they win and take it to finals and stuff like that. But obviously, you look at Brad's stats and stuff. I mean, it's pretty undeniable that he is the best player in Div A. So
he's annoying. He's annoying to play against.
It's not coming to me. You demo all the time. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I have to agree with that. Who said that? Who said that?
AquaToad. Get
AquaToad,
out of here.
I love you.
Bro,
AquaToad,
I
I love
played
you.
six fans against
Thank
people,
you so
and
much
half
for that.
the time, he was
He's
just riding my
such a
bumper.
loser. He's such
He
a
was
loser.
riding my bumper,
Really
and I was
is.
just, get out of
is.
my, get away.
You need to retire. Jeez.
Like, there were
People don't
times,
like you. Gosh.
for like 20 seconds, he was following me, and I'm
Yeah,
like, Ktool, go away, hit the ball.
You realize there is a ball on the field, Ktool. You can hit it.
Only sometimes. But any last things you guys can think of for Div A? Otherwise, we'll move on to our next topic of stuff.
Hey, K2, what does your script say for Div A MVP?
I
Can't
mean,
read it. He's too old. He didn't put on his
exactly. I
glasses.
don't have my glasses, but
Oh, my glasses up.
Surprised he's not on Team Monkeys.
Yeah,
dude,
true.
rotation is key for me. Believe it or not, as
I'm
many
surprised he-
demos as I get.
I'm surprised he literally didn't like trade himself to a different team and like move like somebody random. Like he like put like Frosty on his team and put himself on Trey and Baker's team just because he wanted to say that he was 6-1.
No,
like,
Trey.
Look, I'm on this team now. I'm really good now.
No. Trey would not stand for that. Trey doesn't play with Keto. We all know this. There's a reason the FK thing started.
Yeah, can't have two demoing monkeys on the same
Oh
team.
god,
Yeah,
literally,
Trey-
dude,
Trey keeps K2 in line.
no one needs to touch the ball. Only go for demos all game.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
You need Brad, Ktool, and Trey. Just going.
just bulldoze for
Clear-
Brad.
Just clear out the field for him. You need to leave like one person.
Exactly.
Practically in
that.
free play.
All right, boys. We've been at this for a while. So, next we kind of wanted to move into talking about LAN, because obviously it's coming up with, it's just over a month away. Kind of opening up to just a Q&A section. To obviously everyone here, everyone in chat. We've been doing a lot of work on the back end, just trying to make sure everything is actually going to be running smoothly. Talking to the high schools, talking to colleges, everyone's showing up. So this is where I turn to you guys. What questions do you guys have for everyone obviously here and for chat? Just doesn't matter what it is, throw it out, and we will be talking about it. Good talk.
Good talk.
Solid.
Just to start it out, schedule for games. What are we studying Div C today? Div A when it comes to the games?
Yep.
Okay.
So how it's going to start, and actually I will real quickly throw up just a prediction bracket just so you guys can kind of see. So you have these top 4 matches. So match K, L, M, and N. So the last 4 are going to be on stream. We are going to be starting with match K. That is the upper semifinals of Div C. And then move to the upper semifinals of Div B, upper semifinals of Div A, yada, yada, yada. Then moving down to match L, which is the lower semifinals. We'll do C first, then B, then A. So those 6 matches are going to be your Saturday games. Then we'll take a break. And then come Sunday, we're going to do the exact same thing. Then starting with match M, which is the semifinals of Div C, do Div C, do Div B, do Div A, and then go to the grand finals of C, B, and A. Now, what's interesting is if there's bracket resets. So if Div C, does a bracket reset, instead of moving to B and then A, we're just going to keep Div C and run the bracket reset right back, because we don't want that team to then have like a potential 4-hour break or 3-hour break of just sitting around waiting for another match. So get it done. You're tired. You got to grind it out. So that is your, that is what we're expecting. One person in chat saying expected number of spectators. So I am looking at 200 plus. And the way I break that down, because I've had to break this down quite a few people, is I'm hoping of the 72 people who are playing in DCRL, we can get 50. Obviously, you'll have 36 right off the bat who are auto-qualified for LAN, so obviously they're going to be there. If we can get a little bit, extra from there. So there's 50 people right there. Talking to, I think we're doing like 100 plus high schools that we're calling. So between all the high schools calling, all the schools in Fargo area, we're only looking for 100, or only looking for 50 students. So there's 100 people right there. And then we're opening this up and emailing and advertising to all of campus. So between all the advertising and everything, we're hoping that just students on campus, we can get 50 students. And then I'm looking at 50 just extra people, whether that be like staff, administration, esports coordinators from other schools, as well as just any friends and family. That is how I'm getting my 200 people. So I'm expecting that we are going to have a lot of people, which is very exciting because the fact that everyone's showing up for this is going to be excited. Going down the line then. Go ahead.
Can I just add something real quick, Alex? One thing I will add is for those of you that are watching that are from other schools, get the word out yourself, man. Do what you can to get the word out. We're gonna have a flyer. So as your school that's participating in this thing, they obviously have the option to come. Are they gonna be free too? So say someone from like some other college, are they gonna be free, or is it only NDSU that's free?
It is 100% free for everyone. All admissions. It's 100% free for every single person. So
yep.
Every single person is invited, and we hope everyone shows up.
Yeah, so if you're a player here at DCRL and have some friends that you would maybe like want to carpool over with or something, tell them, bro. Bring them with. It'll make the more people we have, the better the experience that we're all gonna have.
Yeah,
so
100%. I have to agree with Whirl on that. The more people that you get, the better the atmosphere, and it's something that you'll remember forever, really.
All right, going down the line, Brad, I had a question. Spare setups for scrims. Yes. So we're going to be using the extra PCs for the game room at NDSU for kind of a spares PCs to scrim. We're also then going to be working with one of our sponsors. They have a fleet of laptops. I think it's like 15 or 20 laptops that if they do choose to sponsor us, which again, I'm in the works working with them, then we'll have like 20 extra laptops or PCs that we'll set up to have. So then we'll have a total of like 25-ish PCs extra for people to scrim, do practices and stuff like that. So that's always good because if you're gonna be there all day, you're definitely gonna want to make sure you're getting those games in. Where is it on campus? It is in the Osetti Ballroom, which is the biggest place on campus. Like biggest ballroom on campus. If you guys haven't seen it, it is the second floor of the Union. It is ginormous. There's 3 screens for projectors. We'll have tons of seating. We'll have the casting cart in there. We'll have, hopefully, if all goes well, like a casting analysis desk. It's going to be really, really big.
Did we have the watch party in there?
No, we did not.
No, was that a different room?
Oh yeah,
was that a different room?
Yes, the room we had the watch party in fit like 50 people. The Osetti Ballroom, okay. I think it has seating for like 400 or 500, something like that. Ooh. Which we will not be doing 500 most likely.
If you spread the word, you might.
Exactly. Looking down, Shark saying merch at LAN. Yes, there is going to be merch at LAN. So we have come up with a couple designs. We've been working with the printing. There you go, Shark. Get the stickers on there. We've been working with the design and sign on campus, making sure we can get some T-shirts. So basically, what it's going to be, it's going to be a print on site. So I'm working with them to say like, hey guys, can you come in from like 1 to 3 or something on Saturday and Sunday, have 2 hours and shirts. I don't know the exact price, but it's basically going to say like, hey, I want a size large. They'll take the design, print it right there on a shirt. You pay whatever price, and you're done. So we will have merch at LAN.
Nice.
Any other questions you guys have? Doesn't matter if you guys think it's dumb or not, because it's good to get it out there, because I got way too many ideas in my head and stuff that I sometimes forget.
I know you told me, but what's the casting situation looking like? You know, you have a casting card. I heard about that. But other than that, what else is there?
Yep. So we're going to be doing the casting cart, which we're hopefully getting soon. That's going to be really, really nice. It's going to be mobile, so we'll be able to move that back and forth, wherever we want it. We're also looking to do a casting analysis desk. So obviously you have like for example, like this, like Stewy and I would be like the main casters. And then beforehand, then the game start, just like in RLCS, you'd have 3 or 4 other people talking about the matches and kind of warming up like that. So that's kind of in the works. We are asking obviously for volunteers, but I am expecting that as a caster, you would not cast more than 2 matches a day. So with 6 matches a day, you would cast, if you're wanting to, a maximum of 4 series on LAN.
I've got a question.
No.
Oh, yikes.
I guess this is just for people that might be interested in helping out but don't know what they'd be doing. What are the potential things that or different ways that you have right now that people could maybe help out?
Pull it up right now. That is an excellent question. My God, there's a lot of stuff. So okay, I got it right here. So the couple things that we're looking at doing, because again, this is 100% run by students for students. Just trying to get as much help as possible. So we've got casters, streamers. We're gonna be having some people do like interviews and announcers for after whatever team wins. We're gonna need some help with like parking and stuff, making sure people know where they're going. Needing to run lighting. We're gonna need people to do if there's like PC troubleshooting. We're gonna need people on cameras because we want as much content for LAN as possible. Because we want to make promotional videos and stuff like that. We're gonna want like kind of a team manager coordinator, so like making sure teams know, hey, you're up next. Make sure all the players are where they need to be at the right times. Helping set up LAN just in general, it's going to take a lot of work. We'll need person at the front end, main table. So when people are coming in, hand whatever brochure we have, tell them their schedule and where they need to go. Player lounge managers, making sure all the players, again, know where they are. If they need food, water, whatever they need, making sure we got the extra keyboards, headsets, all that's on standby. Obviously, casting desk rotations. And then if there's any audio or camera help, making sure that is run smoothly as well. Just people walking around for miscellaneous stuff. People are going to have questions. Stuff might break or stuff might not work. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. So that's why we're obviously asking for help. Because as much work and effort as, myself and a lot of other people has put in, we are not prepared with just our small little group for LAN, which is why we need everyone's help. So if you guys are interested, just to say, AquaToad beat me to it. Fill out the form in the server because it's super easy. It takes like 3 seconds, just like a name, Discord name, and how much you want to help with LAN. Is it just, I can help hand out brochures, or I will, die for this LAN event, stuff like that. Other questions? I'm ready. I've been studying.
For people that are in the LAN, players, how much will they be able to, be able to help out while they're, participating, getting ready for their games?
Yep. So you guys will be playing one match on Saturday, no matter what. Potentially 2 matches on Sunday, but so for sure Saturday you got 1 match. So we're looking at right now games will start at 10 a.m. Doors will probably open maybe like 8:30 or something like that. So at 10 a.m. you might be the first match of the day, so you might be done then at 11. You're done for the day. You've then got 6-7 hours, however long it runs, to do whatever you want. Maybe if you want to help out with LAN, we will obviously take you for doing stuff. I expect some people who make LAN to also be casting, to also be doing other stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically have a schedule, and let's just say like AquaToad, if you make LAN, okay, we know that Div C game. I'll wait for the subscription to play. Thank you, Out for Milk. Appreciate the tier 1 subs, my good sir. But I was gonna say, so if you make LAN and you play right away in the day, cool. We won't schedule you for the beginning, but after your game, if you want to help, yeah, you can do casting. You can help with the front desk. You can help player lounge, other stuff like that. So just because you make LAN, don't think that, I'm not gonna be able to help. This sucks. If you want to help, we'll make sure we can get you scheduled and stuff because we will never put down anything. Dress code.
It's a thing.
Bruh.
It's a real thing. He's not wrong in that question.
Like, are there like, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Well, I real quick. I'll shout out another tier 1 sub. We got Mr. Zarch, Mr. Dumpy, throwing one out and gifting one to both through Ethan. So Ethan, if you're in chat, make sure to thank him. But Zarch, appreciate the support, my good sir.
You have to have a suit. Everyone has to be in a suit.
Suits only. It's a black tie event.
Yep, black tie event.
Well,
There you go.
I mean,
Actually, everybody in white suits. Has to be a white suit.
oh jeez.
Can confirm.
And we'll be serving like fruit punch, red velvet cake, all the stuff that'll screw.
Spaghetti.
Yep, everything that'll screw
Everything
over
that
your.
just wrecks.
Yep.
I love it.
I will say, if dump trucks make it to land, Zarch will be wearing something very, very amazing. We'll say
Very
that.
revealing. We'll say that.
That's
Very revealing.
That is Steve's Gators plan. If we make it to land, we will all wear something that symbolizes the Gators.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Oh
God.
Brad, we gotta pay
Oh.
rent, dude.
Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Well, I got my tier. I'm kidding. All right, so
Hype train.
Okay, I am going to mute the alerts for right now just because we're going to be here for like the next 20 minutes with this sound. Trey, thank you, my good sir, for the gifted subs, as always. Mr. President coming through with the 5 gifted subs. And then Brad just has to come through and one-up everyone, giving 10 gifted subs. Shout out that Brad got Whirl's girlfriend, so always good that he sniped that. And then Out for Milk just said, no, I'm here too, gifting 5 gifted subs as well. So we just have like a sub battle right now. And like I said, I apologize for muting the alerts, but I don't want to listen to that for the next like actually 5 minutes straight nonstop. So, and we get another my
God.
You guys gotta chill.
Let's start a fight. Start a war.
That is 20. I can't believe. Oh my God. That is 100. Trey, that's $100.
Trey cannot pay
When you're
rent
at
this
college,
month.
can stop.
That's $100. Brad says, bro. No way,
Oh
Brad.
my
No
God.
shot. He
There's-
can hear me
Alright,
right
Brad,
now. No shot.
Okay, anyways, Mr. President coming through. He's got that delivery service money. Trey, he wants to keep that #1 spot.
Oh
Alper
my
Mount
God.
giving another one.
This is one of the craziest I've seen.
This is ridiculous. No, like honestly, you guys though, we cannot thank you enough. So if you guys don't like understand what's happening to me, we are funding LAN with our stream money. That is 100%. Brad.
Oh,
Brad.
God. Oh,
Brad.
20. He had to do 21. Brad had to
Did
do
21.
21, so he is ahead of Trey right now.
yo,
I can't
Trey,
keep
get
doing this.
Absolutely dusted.
Trey is one up. Let's see if he
Oh my
responds. Hold
God.
on.
I'm
Trey,
giving
let's see
money
if he
to
responds.
Twitch.
No, I
Random-
like this
Trey,
is
Get dusted.
K-Tool,
Random people are
semifinal
getting
match.
subs right now.
Semi-final match 2, Div A. Will Trey respond in game?
Bro,
Just
I
like-
haven't even gotten a sub. I quit.
Zarch,
Basically, like-
quick, Zarch, go snipe AquaToad real quick. He's waiting for it.
No,
But no,
I don't know.
as I've been trying to say, but this has been ridiculous, is yeah, we are 100% funding stream with our funding LAN with our stream funds. Like everything you guys are graciously donating is going directly into, you know, paying for the facilities, paying for all the trophies, paying for the player passes, paying for the brochures, printing that off. Apparently, it's a
costs
lot
money.
more expensive than I thought.
Yeah.
My God, you talk about player passes, it's ridiculous. But also working on like even getting like the lanyards for the player passes, way
Costs
more
money.
expensive than you think.
Yeah.
So everything costs money, and unfortunately, there was some like finance mix-ups with student government. So basically, Rocket League, we don't get anything else. And there you go, AquaToad, Out for Milk came in clutch for you, making sure you do get your gifted subs. So
Out for Milk just loves you.
make sure you know you go thank him in chat. But seriously, guys, like we are funding this with our stream funds. Just unfortunately, NDSU and the student finance can't give us anything with how, you know, they are. But we're going to make this happen, and we have been working our asses off to make sure that we can make this LAN happen with the little funds that we have. So everything you guys are giving us is so it is so appreciated. Whirl, are you good?
Level
said a
10
bad
hype train,
word.
baby.
I'm so excited for this. I am so excited for LAN. Oh my gosh, just to not only just meet everybody. Like I think you know we talked about like the thing that improved DCRL or improved from the last league. You guys said that instead of 2 matches, we're playing 1 matches. I think it's the fact that you decided to expand and you added so many new colleges. The amount of people that I have met and the amount of people that I can now roast, you just gave me like a free list. Like
There you go. I
it's
will
just
spoil.
unbelievable.
Okay, little insider thing is that we already have 3 colleges brand new that have committed to DCRL next semester.
That's
So
unbelievable.
we have. So we're gonna
That
be.
is that's Pog. That is
So
a
Wow.
W.
So we're going to be
Big W.
getting Bismarck is going to be coming in. They've actually got a pretty decent Rocket League following. So Bismarck will be joining us. Dickinson will be joining us. And NDSCS kind of had some players because Zarch is from there, but like they hadn't officially like come over to us. So now they have an esports coordinator, talking with him, getting him interested. Now they're actually going to be putting out, you know, the advertisements and getting their Rocket League team here as well. So 3 new colleges minimum that are interested in joining DCRL. Plus, obviously, all these colleges are going to be, yes, Whirl, I know what that face means. All these colleges are going to hopefully be bringing more players. So DCRL is going to really
Whirl's
skyrocket.
gone.
Trey
Trey.
again!
god! He's like, dude, hold on, let me look at my bank
Yeah,
account.
it just had to be 22. Yeah.
He's like, hold on, let me just look at my bank account real quick and figure out if I have enough money to do this. And then he's like, yeah, I do. 22. Dude,
Can we
Jesus
shout out
Christ.
all the colleges that are already apart?
that's
Yes,
another
I
$100.
can. Hold on. Okay, can I look it up? Do I have to do it off the top of my head?
No, you can look it up.
Nah, I'm not a blank.
That are already a part of
Alright.
DCRL?
So
That are-
far, obviously we've got NDSCU or NDSCU, which has got only a couple players playing in this one. Yeah. We've got
Only seven college.
SDSMT, South Dakota School of Mines. We've got Dakota State University. We've got University of Jamestown. We've got Minot State University. We've got Moorhead State University, Minnesota. Concordia College. Those are the two Minnesota schools that get kind of grandfathered in solely because NDSU and those two schools have like a tri-college agreement where we can join each other's clubs. So they are the only Minnesota schools that get a pass in this one. But then also you've got UND, you've got USD, University of South Dakota, as well as SDSU. So those 10 schools are the schools that have gone on this journey with us for this first season. And again, we've got more schools coming, minimum of 3. So this is gonna blow up so much. So I am extremely excited. But no, honestly, you guys, like the amount of support you guys are giving us, this is ridiculous. I mean, I could go into 3 or 4 or 15 hours of just how much work we are doing on the back end and how difficult it is because we are full-time college students. Lots of people have jobs. They have sports, they have schoolworks, they have friends, girlfriends, all that stuff. We are extremely busy. So your guys' donations, your support is it really does mean the world because my God. Trey and I could run it when it was just us doing all this online crap, and then you expand to all these other schools, and now we got a land to run, and now we don't have any money to do it until you guys are gracious with this. Yeah, it is really special.
Let me just point out that my name is under recent donator, and I feel like if I challenge Trey, he's gonna take that away from me. Do it. You won't. $6. Come on.
Jesus!
Oh
my
milk.
God!
There's no
Okay.
shot.
That's 25, dude.
Yo, sit down,
That is
Danae.
literally
There's no
100 and
chance.
that's, oh my God.
Okay.
Out for
my
milk is
God.
goaded.
Out for milk.
We need to
dude.
We
Seriously.
need to do something special for these people, dude. Like, they're
Dude,
giving
you
like
realize
hundreds of
that's
dollars.
like $100. That's literally over $100. That's like
As
$100.
SCSMT for the month. Okay,
That's-
milk. Hey, time out.
over two.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be
Yeah.
at SCSMT this weekend for Grubby Games. Milk. I definitely you and I will have to figure something out because seriously, like thank you so much for that.
Milk. That's literally. If you were to buy 20 and 5 separately, that's like 115-ish.
100. He just dropped the 150.
He's literally
dude.
just dropped $150. Like, good God.
More of a
dude.
chance
you
for
so
people
much,
to resub on
everybody,
their
bro.
own. Yeah, no, seriously,
Dude,
you guys.
that's,
Good night.
I'm so
Yeah,
happy. I'm
look
part of
at
this, guys.
Zachary saying SCCU in chat. Yeah, no, honestly, SCSU made it. Which I actually was just talking to the esports director, the esports guy for SCSU, talking about how they can get more people involved. Talking to all these colleges, saying how they can get more people involved. So I will guarantee right now we will have over 100 people in DCRL next semester. Right now we're at 72. I want to point out the alert box has not stopped since I muted it. There's a reason I muted it because it would be constant. And honestly, we might go to sleep and at like 3 a.m. we might finally stop with the alerts.
Still
So
going.
It'll keep going off by the
Welcome
time we
back to
stream
the-
again.
RLCS NDSU Invitational Tournament.
Oh my God, dude.
Today we're gonna donate 500 more gifted subs.
No, but but seriously, like what you guys are doing right now is I'm thinking in my head, okay, what did I not have money to do right now? I mean, you guys have just given me literally opportunities to now do different things that I can't, necessarily say, but that we could not do before just because we don't have the budget. So this is crazy. This is generosity from you guys.
Looks
It
like
is-
Steve's Gators are getting a bigger trophy. Nice.
there you go.
Gripping O2.
Oh no, that's honestly ridiculous. But I am curious, wrapping up because we got slightly sidetracked from land questions and stuff. Kind of getting back to that, are there any other questions you guys have? Anything else on land? I mean, I can obviously gush about it and thank everyone out there, but obviously you guys playing in it. Anything else you guys have to say about it? Any questions? Just overall thoughts or anything?
Before that,
Is there gonna be dress codes though? Like, I have a Pikachu onesie. I want to wear it to LAN. Is that going to be
Go
accepted?
ahead. If you want to wear your as long as you are fully clothed, I don't care.
Sweet.
How is that?
Say less.
Say less.
No. See,
Say less.
fully clothed.
Say less.
Trey saying no dress code. Well, okay. How about this? I am not giving you a dress code. You are, however, going to be on NDCU's campus. They might have a dress code.
Yeah.
So do with that as you will. But I personally will not be stopping you.
If you're obviously like, if you're a caster, you want to be dressed nice because you have to be presentable.
Me personally, I'm gonna be dressed up, considering that
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
too.
trying
If
to
I'm
run the
casting,
show and
yeah.
casting. I'm gonna
That's
be
if I
dressed up.
lose. That's
There
if
you
I
go.
lose. Other than that, I'm throwing on the sweats, and we aren't losing a game.
There you go.
Let me just point out, K2, the channel all-time
You are a
record
sweat
for.
boy.
I know I am. For the channel all-time record for a hype train is a 29% level 3. We are at a 12. A level
Jesus.
12 and
Wait.
46.
Didn't Greek say if we got like 200 subs, he would have his mom cast?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I think so.
We're at
yeah,
100.
how many we
Wait,
at?
we're at 163. We are literally 37 subs away from getting Greek's mom on LAN.
Greek's
Oh
mom.
my
Greek's
God,
mom.
Greek's mom. Greek's mom.
Wait.
Somebody do it. Somebody do it, please. I don't have any money. I'm broke.
Trey, we're looking
Somebody
at
do
you
it.
here.
I don't have any money.
Okay,
bro.
so we have 163 subs. I don't know when they run out, but so we actually have some time within hopefully in playoffs or just tonight or whatever. We would legitimately actually reach that 200 sub goal to get Greek's mom on LAN.
You know what we must do.
Just don't know if I have the strength to do it.
What did it cost, Father?
Oh my god.
Everything.
Wait, that's actually ridiculous.
Trey,
Wow.
dude, you can make it happen. Trey, I know you're
Nah, Trey
listening to me
wouldn't.
right now. Trey would do it. He'd do it. He's being ousted right now by Out for Milk. And I gotta
Nah, he
feel
said
he's
it. He
gotta
said his
respond.
bank cut him off.
Really?
Yeah.
Brad also
Okay,
got
Whirl.
ousted.
I'll do 5. I'm broke, so there you
Oh
go.
my god. Okay, hold on.
15.
So Whirl just donated 5. I just donated 10 for myself. So there's 15 right there. So that should put us at 178. So we would then be 22 subs. Oh my god.
17.
And Shark just put 5. Wait, we're down to 17 subs and we'll actually get Shark's mom on LAN. Wait,
Not
there's-
Shark.
or
Greek.
not
Hold
Shark.
on.
Sorry, Greek. Sorry. I saw Shark's name.
Oh, there's
Zark.
Zark.
Wait. Wait.
Brad donated 17 bucks.
Ultra milk is back.
Yo, everybody get.
There's
where's
no way.
Greek,
There's
Tom,
no
get
way.
Greek in the-
Wait,
get
everyone,
Greek in the call.
everyone's.
Get
Hold
Greek
on,
in the
Greek.
call.
Hold on, Greek.
Get Greek in the call.
Please tell me he's in here. Oh, okay, hold
Greek.
on.
Greek.
I need
Greek to
to
get in.
add into this.
Everybody add him in the
Everyone-
DCRL general chat. Everybody at Greek Avenger right now. I want to see how many.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
I
get
wanna see how
spammed.
many ads we can
Spam this man.
Oh my.
Oh my
Lord.
god. No, seriously, you guys. Thank you so much. This is
There he is.
ridiculous.
Greek.
Greek.
Wow, happening.
Mom's
Hey,
game.
Hey, Greek. So you remember how we said if we were to hit 200 subs and we'd get Greek's mom on stream?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are we fucking at it?
Dude,
Yeah,
we're
shit,
at
I'm not watching
dude,
this right now. Wait, what the fuck?
We're at
Wait, let me pull up the stream.
215.
Let me pull up the stream. Let me pull up the stream. What
Dude,
the hell is happening?
dude,
Greek.
you guys have no idea what has been going on the last like 20 minutes. These
I
donations
have
has
not
been
been paying
unreal.
attention.
We are over.
What the hell is?
dude? Your mom.
Oh,
I get to kill. Oh
Greek,
my god.
come.
Greek's mom on
Greek,
stream.
come.
How
Who's
we
the
got
top donator? Who's the top
25?
donator? Who's the top donator?
We had
Trey,
Trey,
but it's Brad
Trey,
there.
Brad, and Out for Milk all dropped like 40 subs.
400. It
Brad.
dropped like
It is
400 bucks.
ridiculous. No, you don't understand.
five.
Seriously, you
What
guys.
the hell?
We
Oh
we
my
we,
God.
Hold on.
we started this
Hold on.
stream. Oh my god, is right.
Keto, we were at what? We were at 15 after Shark donated, and then we got 5 from Zarch, which was 20. What did that put us?
shot.
And then you got 17 from Brad, and then you got 10 more from. That's like 47 subs in like 5 minutes.
Dude, we are at 200 subs on the dot. We started tonight at like 47. We legitimately,
Lord.
dude, your mom is on oh my god. We actually get
Greek's
Greek's mom on
mom
LAN.
is
We
literally
legitimately get her on LAN. It
Greek's
actually
LAN.
happened. We joked about this. We hit it. I cannot believe this, boys.
What
Oh
the
boy.
fuck?
This is
Whoa!
for all of DCRL. That's what he would do.
Okay, like I said, who gave the most subs? They can have a picture.
I believe it was Brad.
What? Not,
Brad can take
not
a
just
picture
a
with my
picture.
mom.
Nah,
It
she's getting on stream, dude.
It was
Wasn't it
Brad.
Milk?
Yeah.
Oh my
It
God.
was
Oh,
Brad.
Because Brad dropped 21. He also dropped another 17.
And then he
Dude,
just
we're
drops-
gonna
He just
have to go
drops-
through
He
this.
dropped 23. He dropped 23,
He dropped like
21.
20 and then 22 and like.
He dropped like 20 like
dropped-
3
It's
times.
between
Yeah.
it's between Milk, Trey, and
You should just get a picture with all of them,
Brad.
bro. They all just like spent
I
over.
mean,
Yeah.
Honestly,
They
that's
literally
fine.
just like emptied their bank accounts.
but all
Well,
3 of
well-
them were 20 plus.
We'll
You
we'll
realize-
Said he dropped 46.
There's a total-
46.
there's
a- Oh my gosh.
My
There's a total
God.
of 577 followers, and oh my
Zarch!
God,
It just added
Stop!
5 more. We're at 220.
Zarch. Stop!
Good
Stop
God.
it! Hey, my teammate Squat got a sub. Let's go.
Dude, this is
You wanna know-
ridiculous.
You want to know
Seriously.
something really? You want to know something really funny? In all of this, I forgot to continue my sub. I still have not received one.
There's no way. There's no
I'm
way
dead
you don't
serious.
have it.
And he
I
drops
haven't.
more.
I still don't.
Milk, you
Milk,
gotta
chill,
stop.
bro. Okay, no more. Dude,
no,
dude, dude.
We don't
Oh
need
my
it.
God.
No more.
Hey,
Okay,
there's
okay,
no-
okay.
Yo, there's
Yeah.
no prize. There's no prize money. You don't get anything.
Okay,
for this
okay.
tournament.
I am gonna have to legitimately like add up who has done what, because this is
Good God.
ridiculous.
It's actually insane.
I
No.
still
Bro,
have
Milk,
yet to-
thank you so much, man.
Good
Yeah,
shit, boys.
seriously. I was gonna
Like-
say, Greek, we're gonna meet Milk for the first time at the Grubby Games this weekend. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What a guy.
What a man.
guy. My bank is not gonna like that.
No,
They definitely
seriously.
are not.
You guys,
Donating half your-
I don't
your
have
paycheck.
words right now, honestly.
I'm honestly speechless. What the fuck? That's not even what I expected this to be. This is crazy.
Greek's on stream right now. I didn't even know it.
No, I know I'm on stream. I can hear myself on the stream,
he's
but
just-
good
he's
He
lord.
just doesn't care. He
He
doesn't
just
I did-
doesn't
I
care.
wasn't-
He's too happy. They met his
That's
goals, so his
actually
mom's
crazy.
casting
No.
No matter what.
This is gonna be a game changer, guys. Greek's mom's gonna be at LAN, and Greek's gonna pop off MVP.
Yeah. there
Dude,
you go.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to put in
Greek,
the
Greek
work.
doesn't
My
make
prediction.
LAN.
Oh,
Imagine
no.
Greek doesn't make land. And
We don't need
his-
Greek. We got his mom.
Yeah, exactly. Greek's not even at. He's not even at
Greek,
land.
how
Just
good is
his
your mom at
mom's
Rocket League?
there. His mom's subbing in for him.
Oh my God.
Dude, yeah, she has to play one of my matches now.
Thing is, who is casting? Who is casting with Greek's
Oh.
mom?
I'd assumed it would kind of be me, but we could just
No.
throw a bunch of people in here.
Nope. Nope.
No,
I feel like
I would
you-
love that.
I feel like you could change out a caster
Oh.
after every single. You should try and change out a caster after every single game if there's more than.
Probably
you
do
know,
that.
a certain
We'll probably
amount
work
of
something out.
games. That'd be
Oh my
hilarious,
God, dude,
Oh my gosh.
I honestly am speechless right now. Like, I got nothing, dude. I cannot even
crazy.
formulate what has happened besides just thank you. Like, there's nothing else I can say besides thank you. Just my God, you guys have blown me away.
I've been subs for half an hour. Oh my God, Sarge, stop! I still have
We
yet
just
to
gotta
get
end this
subs.
stream, bro, because they're just gonna keep going.
I
They're
mean,
just gonna keep going.
the alerts are still going. Oh my God. Okay. So I got to figure out whoever goes next on stream. I want to see how many K. So Jaden just got a sub. I need to see how far back we are to get to Jaden. Oh my God.
It's way up there.
This is gonna go. Where the heck is
Jaden's-
Jaden?
Wait,
When was Jaden's?
That was one of Out for Milk's big ol'.
Oh, what's one of like
Box
the big
of-
ones?
Nah,
Like the-
you
It was
ain't
one of
finding
those
it.
like 20.
You can't even scroll that far,
Dude.
Good God.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You can't even
This
scroll the
is-
chat that far.
Oh my goodness, dude. I'm like literally speechless.
Yeah. Okay, I got nothing. I got nothing. There's nothing else I can say, just besides thank you. I don't know how you can even end the stream on that, but I think that we've been going for 2.5 hours.
I want to see
mean-
the analytics for this.
I will gladly
Legit.
share the analytics at the end of this, boys. I know it does take a while for the money to like get filtered and everything, so hopefully in like 24 hours I'll be able to share it to you guys. But I got nothing just besides thank you. Like,
Trey,
my God.
That's
look at the
insane.
recent donator.
Bro.
There's no
Bruh.
way he drops more money, dude. There's no way.
Right.
He's got to be out. He's got to be out of cash.
Look
Trey.
at top donate or recent donator.
Trey.
I thought it was broken. He said it was broken.
Zarch
Hey, you're
even
on
has
timeout.
10k for a pick.
Wait,
Oh my
Trey?
God.
What the fuck? Recent donator. Holy shit.
Trey?
Trey, you're on
Bro.
timeout.
Trey?
No,
You're on
Alex.
timeout.
Alex,
Trey-
I'm
Trey's
telling you.
getting the
Brad,
call
you're on
from his
timeout.
bank account, dude.
Zarch, you're
Alex,
on
I'm telling
timeout.
you, dude, it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop if we don't just end this thing.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, okay. Well, how you want to talk about morals of like, okay, if this is gonna keep going, like,
Yeah, now we just leave.
everyone go to bed. We're gonna leave stream running real quick. I'm gonna get up in the morning.
Farm
We're
money
still
in
gonna
now.
be getting.
All right.
Do not
DCRL
give Milk the
subathon?
link. Do not give Milk the link.
I mean, it's not hard to find, but I pray for your bank account, Milk, that you don't find it.
Man,
Yeah,
you're a college
guys.
kid. Stop.
Guys, we have done enough, guys.
I gotta put the funny number. Scroll down.
Oh my gosh.
It's oh my god. Nightbot.
Oh my God,
Nightbot.
Stop.
No.
All right.
Nightbot throwing.
All right. All right.
It's
All right. All right. All right.
And
It's still
Nightbot, quick,
going.
quick.
It's still going. Like
I was gonna say, you know what's gonna happen is even if you do donate anything, we haven't even gotten the notification that Trey's donated because it's so far like cluttered with the list of stuff.
in more minutes than
Dude,
call it.
even Jake Bob coming in here donating 5, which obviously you guys we appreciate. My God, Trey and Greek, we might have to hop in a call and rework some of our plans for stuff, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, no, legit. There were some things that we talked about that we just said we probably can't do. Well, we might be able to do that now. So,
We are the enablers.
oh my God, no, honestly, you guys, and oh my God, no more subs. AWoop69 donating $30 as well.
No more subs. We're done. No more subs.
He's saying no more subs.
Roll's
Oh,
putting
I
his
will
foot
say,
down, guys.
Stewy, I tried to give you a sub and it wouldn't let me. I tried like 3
oh
times.
my God, no, seriously, you guys, this is
It did let me.
ridiculous.
I don't want you guys to break your bank accounts.
I'm indifferent.
Literally, we're
I'll
gonna
let you
have
there,
a
bro.
Twitch is gonna
like,
get
The more
Twitch is-
money.
First fucking day of November, too.
Twitch is literally gonna get like they're gonna get
Half
a
of
cease and
it.
desist letter. Or they're gonna get a letter of like, are you like scamming these kids out of money? Come on.
And DSU's gonna sue him.
Oh my God, boys.
Ktool, I paid $30. No more subs. We're done.
All right.
We're done.
I mean,
No more.
Why?
it's broken. sub broken.
Every time I look
up
up at the new subscriber, it's a DCRL member.
there you go. It keeps changing. Honestly, it's ridiculous. It will just keep changing all night. Donor link doesn't work, dude. NSU subathon. Oh God. Yeah.
Oh.
Good luck with that.
Bro, we're college students. You don't got time.
Well,
Give me
you
time
talk-
to recover first.
I was gonna say, yeah, if we did a subathon based off of this, bro, I could be live till LAN. My God.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Okay.
Wish we had it for like.
I do have to say, is there anything else in chat you guys want to say, or if you guys on here want to say? We've been at this for a while. I've kept you guys on here for a while. I'm sure you guys are hungry or have to use the bathroom or something, but this is...
Because my phone hasn't exploded.
I gotta poop.
There you go. You can't end now. Bruh. What do you mean we can't end now? It's been over 2.5 hours. Like,
Man,
this has
you're
been...
not stopping him from clicking the button.
That is
Milk.
true.
No more subs. We're done.
We're done. We're done
Oh,
here.
you sub again, I'm throwing.
Shut it
Ktool,
down.
This is how I
Ktool
said it,
can
though.
for next year's
You gotta-
tuition with all this.
You
money.
gotta disable that tip button there, pal.
Any
Oh,
more
boy.
subs, and I'm throwing.
There you go. But no, but like I said, there's nothing else to say besides thank you. I'm speechless. There's nothing that else is gonna be said besides just thank you guys. Because my God, are we gonna put on a good event for this? I mean,
Do you
seriously.
have to wait until the subscriber thing disappears where you can shut off stream? I don't think you do, but
No, I can end it before.
oh my good God.
Otherwise, I will
I
be.
mean, I don't think half these
Greek,
people are here.
oh my
Stop.
Greek, stop. Stop.
Greek, I said no more.
Freak.
Oops, my
Oh.
finger slipped. Oops.
My fingers slipped.
Shiny
No, I
purple
I also owe money to the stream because Trey did a double or nothing, so I do owe $15. I'm counting that in there, but I gotta help out myself, man.
Greek wants to see
Oh
his
my
own mom
God,
cast,
dude.
apparently.
Yes, sir.
Dude,
we're already there.
I would
so-
love, I mean, but seriously, like, I would love nothing more than to see Greek and Greek's mom cast on, like, to tell the story. You want to talk about like a feel-good story on LAN, saying that out of the blue, we joked about this and we made however much money in one single stream through everyone's generosity. Like,
You should have. You
Literally
you should've put that-
150 donated subs just for Greek's mom.
You should put that number. You should have put that number way higher, Greek. You
I
should
should've.
have set like 1,000 or something, or like 500.
No,
It's
that's
like
that's a little ridiculous. I originally
I
wanted
said
it.
500.
I originally
said
wanted it
500.
to be 250, but I think we're there. Are we not?
Yeah, you are.
yeah, it, dude,
Yeah.
yeah. We hit it,
What are-
Greek. We hit it.
How many subs are we at? How many are we at right now?
We're at 249 right now. I think we hit. Well, I think Shark just hit the 250 mark with the most recent one. So
Oh my
we hit
God.
it, dude. We hit it.
Number
It-
250.
It happened. My
That is the
God.
number I was looking for originally.
$5 grand
honestly.
for 1,000 subs. Dang, I didn't know.
Yeah, that is.
That's a lot
I
of
mean,
money.
it's $5 per sub. So,
So-
even with just 250 subs, it's so much money. And thank you
Yeah.
guys
Money.
so much.
Yeah,
I
this
can.
is
Give me 2 seconds.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna go have a conversation with my brother about
About how much money?
what in the hell he's doing. Good God.
Oh no, it's honestly.
So like Ktool's MNCS started they're doing like a weekly
I saw that.
or like
I
a
saw that.
a monthly subscription, and it's like the first package is like $15 a month, and the next one's like 25, and then it's like 50, but you get a lot from it, and it makes this seem like literally nothing. I sent a message to Brad and I said MNCS's shift is looking pretty cheap right now.
I'm gonna send this to Annexed and just be like, so I heard you guys are doing donations. Yeah, we got this without asking.
Yeah.
Just rub it in. No, but seriously, like there's nothing else I can say besides thank you. And the fact that the alerts are still going. Yeah, join Ninja. I'll get you.
Oh, Ninja, you guys are all have the things in Discord though.
No, I have the thing in Discord.
Aw.
I just have to join Ninja. I'll get you on here.
Oh, okay.
Cool
Mine
stuff,
keeps-
Greek. Come on.
I keep dying.
You can
Your
stay in
program
the call. Yeah,
bad.
just
I
join
didn't know.
Ninja. You're good.
Dizzo. Love Dizzo. Love, man.
Thanks for stopping by, Dizzo. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, seriously, really appreciate it. All right,
Give me a Dorito
let me
for your
get
efforts.
Greek on here real quick. 1 second, I'm getting you. You're replacing Shark.
Dude, I actually got a haircut today too, so I'm like,
No, I'm just getting back.
Greek,
No,
but like,
no, Shark
good
is
lord.
gone.
I'm here.
All right, we got.
Holy
you're
crap,
gone.
guys.
Yo,
From the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's so cool to see what you guys are able to do. That's honestly impressive.
Correct.
And even if I have to just like have my mom come just LAN and cast for a bit, be on stream, but honestly, thank you so much, guys.
Not if you have to, Greek. That's the
Yeah,
rule.
there's no
yeah, there's no.
We
if
agreed
it's
on that.
Nah, this is insane.
happening. No.
Dude,
I
that's-
honestly like my brain is not fully
But
comprehending
Div?
this.
Oh,
Give her
Jake
Div- give her
has
Div
a
C.
question.
What-
Jake has a question. What div is she gonna
Good
cast?
question.
Oh
Div C,
my!
most confusing.
You know, I don't know.
Hold on.
I
If Greek makes LAN, she's casting Greek's
She's casting
match.
it. Yeah, she's
that's gotta be
casting
his
It has to be. It has
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, if I make it-
Okay,
just
so
to
I
test my
need I
game.
need to change my bracket. I have to have Purple making to LAN. Then we gotta have Greek all the way. Yeah.
Hey, Tool, I agree with that because I had them over Octane to begin with. So like,
Yeah.
Rewrite the
if
script.
you want to change it, you really
Yeah,
can.
I'm rewriting the script. Sorry, Pure Octane. You know what? It's for a good cause. All right, we gotta have it happen.
Remember they'd have to beat us too.
Howard.
Every,
Well, I
every
have
match
to-
of every.
There's
I
a
can
lower
lose to
bracket.
you
There's
guys
a lower
and then
bracket.
go
There's a lower
down
bracket.
and-
Oh yeah, I suppose they can make it.
No,
They
she's
can
just
make
a
it.
caster the whole time.
Honestly.
Every single match.
We'll see what she's
I-
up for.
I would be honored if she casted that. If
True.
she casted a match between Greek and I would be honored to have that.
I just want to point out though, real quick because we are gonna end it because it is crazy late as it's almost midnight. But the fact that we've had this many people stick around, just like our average viewership, you guys staying around, all the subs, all the follows, just the chats. I mean, the fact that you guys, it has been over 2.5 hours that you are watching this random group of people from, you know, the middle of nowhere, North Dakota, and obviously, you know, slightly into Minnesota, but just talk about us who are all bad at this car soccer game, and you guys are all sticking around. Seriously, like, it is, the support is mind-blowing. And the fact that, you know, we get to do this. I mean, this opportunity, what has just happened here tonight is, for me personally, the coolest thing that has ever happened in my, you know, quote unquote Twitch career, doing this for now like 4 years almost. Out of the water, it is unbelievable. So
we had something like this at last season, but it's not even like, it doesn't even measure up. Like, that was a crazy night too.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
This is just unbelievable.
But Greek, do you have any quick things you want to say? And then we will, I promise, actually end the stream.
No, honestly, everything's been said. Thank you guys so much. She will be there. It'll be a blast. I'm excited. I'm sure she'll be excited. And yeah, because I'm probably gonna let her know in the morning.
What, you're not gonna call her
she's
up
asleep
right now?
She's asleep right now. I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna just
answer.
go
It's
awake.
like
Yeah,
good,
she
man.
wouldn't say she doesn't even sleep next to her phone.
We gotta
so,
respect Stacy. Gotta respect her.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
So
go.
I will let her know that you guys crushed it out of the water in one night. And I'm sure she'll also be
Going on.
Oh,
There
that's
you
a good
go.
point by Trey. What's the next incentive? What's
Greek's
the
dad?
next goal?
Greets
have
the
no-
whole family.
you know, they'll probably all they'll follow my mom there as well.
We'll
but
figure out something next. All right, we'll figure it out. All right, but I just do want to give a huge shout out, obviously, to Stewy, AquaToad, Skol, Whirl, and Shark. I know you're not on stream right now, but I know you're here as well. Obviously,
here.
Greek came in and swooped in at the last second to say hi. But no, honestly, appreciate you guys doing this for so long, because I did not think this was gonna go this long. No one could have seen this one coming. I can't
You got
wait
it.
to watch some of this back and see some of the clips of like our reactions and stuff. Yeah, it's honestly just thank you guys so much. That is gonna do it for us here tonight. We have done the predictions, we have done MVP, we have done LAN Q&A. We had whatever the hell you want to call this, because I don't even know. But seriously, thank you everyone. We have probably no more streams for the rest of this week. Playoffs start Monday, so make sure you guys are followed. Most of you guys are now subbed now, apparently. So don't worry about that. But yeah,
I'm not.
We're well past everyone who's watching.
Yeah,
being
exactly.
subbed right
But
now.
yeah,
we are well past that.
playoffs are starting on Monday, so make sure you guys are tuning in for that one. That is going to be it tonight for the DCRL Crossbar conversation for everything. Everyone, have a good night. I cannot wait for the analytics. Everyone, wave goodbye, say thank you, and everyone enjoy the guys' rest of the night.
You were calling me a liar, 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 liar. I've been putting in the hours, 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 hours. And it's coming down to now, and now, and now, and now, and never. I was putting in the I'm sick of fighting the things that you said. I don't wanna burn all our bridges ahead. I'm tired of going to bed when you left me on red just to turn up the noise in my head. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, 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 I was. You were calling me a liar, 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 liar. I've been putting in the hours, 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 I was. And it's coming down to now, and now, and now, and now, and never. I was putting in the hours, 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 I was. was putting in the